Excuse me.
Good evening and welcome to Weather Talk. Wait, it is not Weather Talk. It is in fact Saturday Night Fights, brought to you by the Armchair Dragoons and Sean Connery. It is entirely a pleasure to be with you on a fine Saturday night, having recently, just moments ago, been joined by he that is Velker. Good evening, Velker.
Good evening.
And let's see here. I'm going to fire right out because I'm going to have to talk a lot about what it is we're up to tonight. So in order to jump ahead of that and not have Dalinar yell at me, I'm going to post a tweet. I don't know why, though. I haven't launched YouTube so that I can make sure we're broadcasting to anybody. I was watching earlier today a bunch of fellows out of Britain play Quatre for Black Powder 2. They were having quite the time of it, and made me realize that, yes, we must indeed get to Black Powder 2. Here we are. And I'm actually going to go a step farther tonight, which is to say, I'm going to go post over at Bloody Big Battles and see if we can get any of the folks over there to want to come over here and like do what Haz does and rules kibitz for us. All right, that's one tweet. And now I had already preset for Bloody Big Battles. Hopefully they won't mind me posting such a thing. All right, we've done that too. Haven't posted a live event to Facebook in a while, but the crew, because yes, tonight we are back with Sean and everybody to continue. Oh, I'm shooting all the way over here. Project Quatre, 10 Ways to 4 Arms. We've been playing a sequence of games, all trying to discover which, well, I won't even say the best. I don't know if that's really the goal. Really try to evaluate the different miniatures rule sets that cover the one battle of Quatre, one of the seminal battles in the Napoleonic Wars. And seminal may be the wrong word. The defining battles of the Napoleonic Wars. How's that? And we've gone through 7 other systems, and this is our 8th. And we're using one that I really wasn't going to use, to be honest, until I discovered there was a really good scenario for it that covered Quatre, and that's Bloody Big Battles by Chris Pringle. It's actually a system that's built more for latter part of 19th century European warfare, the Franco-Prussian War and Risorgimento and German unification, and even on into the First World War, which is why I know it interests our guy OJ. But we are going to use it for a double battle, Logny and Quatre. And this is just a preliminary setup I used for photography. We'll have to move it around a bit. But let's talk about who we've got with us. The teams will surprise no one, despite what Mike said earlier on. Representing the Emperor of the French, we have Dalinar. How are you?
I'm good. How's everybody? I'm afraid to say it now that freaking Giorgio.
I was going to say, you can't. You come on now.
Vive la France!
There we go. And joining him by his side, sack in hand, we have the command tent. How are you?
Viva in the France and whatnots.
There it is. And both Dalinar and the command tent, who are from parts east, do verify that they are not underwater, which is a very good thing. Over here on the other side, representing the forces of the Allies, we have the chronologist. Good evening.
How do you do?
And we have Mike, OJ's dad, who has often found himself on the side of the Allies. How are you, Mike?
Rule Britannia.
Oh, there it is. And here's that. Is this the road you wanted me to fix right down there? I was having
a few pieces. There's actually a few pieces floating around.
I gotta be careful because I don't want to. Floating roads, huh? Yeah, this was an experience because, as you're going to discover, Bloody Big Battles gets its name because it's intended to manage big battles in a reasonable amount of time. We'll see how it does with that because God knows we can screw things up. But I know I certainly can. And so I really had to work on questions of scale, conforming our terrain, and we'll talk about the scenario more. Yeah, people will measure the table. Thank you. It really does vary the thing because, well, shoot, unlike any of the other maps before, we're throwing Logny into the mix. Over here is the very familiar battlefield of Quatre. And there we have, of course, Bossu Wood, and we have Gemancourt, and we have Pierrepont. But we also, all the way over here, have Logny.
I always find it interesting how some of these maps like let you extend off towards the west of Quatre de Bras. And the other one's like, nope, you can stop at Bassowood.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's and not this is a very hard stop, we would even say. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a nice perspective so I don't lose anybody's mind. I'm going to go over here and just check and see who's joined us in the chat. Oh boy, Red gets the first. Glad to see you. Ray, always pleasure to see you. Okay, I hope you are in a better connection, Giorgio. I was very worried that you just dropped off the face of the map, so it's good to see you, and that is excellent. So let's have a look, though, at Bloody Big Battles, and I'm going to crack open the rule book. Well, we all can see the units here. I'm going to zoom in just so folks can get a good look at them. Each one of these units represents a corps, and I think they're all pretty easy to determine how they're organized. The way they're set up, they have a flag unit, and then they have the units that fall in behind them. They're rated, as you can see, for their division and their corps. Some of these, for example, this one here, the 12th and the 13th Division of the 4th Corps, commanded by Picheux and Vichery. Right there, you're all looking at it. You'll notice that it's got there aren't many rankings or ratings. The things that matter in this game are the number of bases. How many bases do you have? And then, what is their morale? What is their training status? I'm a little awkward in using that because they speak of them being trained. They speak of troop quality. There are 3 troop qualities: veteran, trained, and raw. We have a little bit of each floating around this battlefield. And it affects 2 things. Number 1 is the point at which they become spent, the time they become spent. Raw units become spent after losing only 1 base. After losing only 1 base, they become spent. Trained units after 2 and veterans after 3. Artillery, never. Any unit that is reduced to a single base is removed from the table as having been killed. Troop quality also affects firefights. As we said earlier, Bloody Big Battles is built around the concept of late 19th century battles. And so if you go over here and have a look at the side table and look at the rules, you're going to see ratings for all kinds of guns. Well, we don't have all those kinds of guns because we're here in 1815 June. And as a consequence, all our troops are armed with, and you'll see it on each of their tooltips, smoothbore muskets with a maximum range of 3 inches. So a lot of the longer ranges just don't apply for us, and there are all kinds of other really cool things. The only exception is, of course, the artillery, which is smoothbore of this era, which has a maximum range of 12 inches. So you can see that to really get at each other, you're going to have to get really close to each other. I don't know as that should be a shock.
Looks like smoothbore's 18.
That is a scenario modification. That is a scenario-specific modification, which I will get to, but I didn't want to confuse you later, and I wanted to start you out on the right foot. So it is 12 inches. Some troops have attributes, and you'll see them in their tooltips if you mouse over, just like we did with Blucher and some of the other rules. Some units are aggressive, which is an advantage in the assault. Some units fire devastating volleys, which is an advantage in firing. Some units are fragile. I don't think we have any of those. We do have some units that are passive. In fact, we have an entire corps that is passive. And that's because of its commander, and that's D'Erlon's first corps, which should be floating around. Where did I put D'Erlon? Where are those boys?
Oh, no, that's that's Van Dam.
Yeah.
First corps there.
Yeah, there it is. There. Thank you. These boys here. These are all D'Erlon's boys. And did I not rename him? I gotta take another look at that. Oh no, that's right. One of the things that Bloody Big Battles does, it's very specific when you design a scenario whether or not that commander appears on the battlefield. Commanders have a subtle, and we'll get to it, but an important role on the battlefield. And if a commander wasn't important enough or didn't impact the battle or maybe didn't have those sorts of abilities, he doesn't get to be there. And that's why we don't see D'Erlon. We do, however, see Van Dam, who commands his 3rd Corps. And that's all 1st Corps. And so that's more what's going on here. The 1st Corps, you'll notice, is passive. And that's because, if you remember the event, D'Erlon winds up getting shuttled, and it's one of the reasons the French don't have the victory that they want. He winds up getting shuttled between these 2 battlefields for the entire freaking day.
I have a question. How
Yes.
can a unit be passive aggressive?
Huh? It's true. They're passive. Passive actually only. I did like the fact that they're passive aggressive. I thought that when I was typing that they are passive in their movement, because movement is not automatic in this game. There's some pretty significant modifiers to movement, and passive makes it a little tougher to get guys to do what you want them to do. We have some guys that have ragged volleys. We're going to see Prussians that have that. And we're also going to see a small group that has skirmishers. If you have skirmishers, it's the first unit, and I believe they're in the guard.
Yeah, they're over here somewhere.
Yep, they're over there, right there. It's the old and the young guard over here. They have skirmishers. That gives you an advantage, but that's only one base. You have one special base that's a skirmisher, and unfortunately, it's the first one that goes away. We'll talk about it, how they're adjudicated once we get there. All right, let's talk about our terrain, because terrain is a very, very big deal in this rule set. We have 3 different types of built-up area. One is a town. That's this over here. That is Fleureux. It's the only town on the board. It blocks line of sight, and it provides a benefit to units that are sheltering within it if at least half its units are fitting inside it. You have to fit half. And so you're going to have to, do a little finagling. If you're off the road, it reduces your movement. We'll talk about by how much. And as I say, it blocks line of sight. We also have fortifications, like Lagny Chateau. It's a strong point. You see, it's not easy. You can't fit a lot of units in there, so you're going to have to... It does, however, block line of sight. And then you have villages. And all these here, like Lagny and Breuil and Bonnier and Wagnele, these are all considered villages. They also provide, they do not block line of sight, I should mention. They do interrupt movement. Okay.
Do they give any cover?
They do not. It's as if they are not there. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, I understood your question differently. Yes, they do. If you get more than half of your units in there, you do get a slight advantage from that, which you would certainly want to seek if the events were actually put to it. Rivers. We do have a water course. Those are considered streams. They can be crossed anywhere, subject to a movement penalty of 3 inches for infantry, 6 inches for cavalry and artillery. A unit may end its movement with a base sitting on a stream, but if any foot edge crosses the stream when it moves off of it, it must pay the penalty again. If any base of an assaulting unit moved across the stream has to cross anywhere within 6 inches of its attack. So if it has to cross a river within 6 inches of its attack, it loses some strength in the assault. They actually receive a little bit of cover. That's the way it works out. And roads, as you might expect, negate other terrain. I should check, because I also think he said, flipping through these. This one I don't think they have this as a PDF, which always makes me a little sad. Yes. Effects on movement. They have no effect unless you are a limbered gun, or if you are in a column of march, in which case it halves the cost of distances, so you can move double. You have to center on the road, and you ignore the usual requirements. You may follow the road. You don't have to march in a straight line, which is a usual movement requirement. So let's talk a little bit about movement. Movement's pretty simple. Infantry 12 inches, cavalry 18, artillery 12 inches. Guns, you'll notice, don't have limbers. They can, but they're merely decorative. And frankly, if you read the rules, they wind up being more an impediment and a problem. If you're limbered, you face away from the enemy, just like we did in Snappy Nappy. So I'm assuming you're going to want to deploy all your guys. Well, maybe you won't. Maybe you won't. You'll want to deploy them forward. Our turn order is first player moves. Then the second player moves his generals. Generals don't move with units. You need to pin them down because they do have effects on movement. Then the second player defensive fires, then defensive fire, then offensive fire, and then melee. Then we flip it, obviously, for the second player. So every unit is potentially going to be able to fire twice every turn. How do we do movement? What you're going to do is you're going to nominate one of the corps. You're going to go through there and you're just going to say that corps is going to move, and I'm going to seek to move it. You're then going to roll 2d6 as modified, and those modifiers appear on the chart, and we'll go through them obviously as we get there. But this is where that passive comes in parenthetically, and it's going to tell you how far you get to move. So, for example, if we accept that the basic roll of 2d6 is a 7, you get a full move. If, however, you roll a 6 or less, you only get a half move. You roll a 4 or less, you get no move. And if you roll a -1, which is possible, you are disrupted and have to retreat a whole move. One other neat thing about these rules that I really like, though, it can also represent reorganization. If you've taken casualties in battle, we're not going to delete them. We're going to put them over to the side, because if you roll a 9, 10, or 11, depending on the quality of your troops, you can get a base back. So those high rolls can result in you actually reestablishing your strength. What about all that stuff we always care about? Interpenetration is free. Don't worry about it. Except units in column on the road cannot interpenetrate each other. Makes good sense to me. Formation changes cost a unit 1/2 move. They can be done at any point and can include a change of facing. Unlimbered artillery cannot move, but may pivot up to 180 degrees. This counts as a half of its move. That affects its eventual combat. Normal movement allowance is for movement in the firing arc, your front 90 degrees, 45 left, 45 right. If you want to move outside that, it's considered outside front arc and costs you 3 inches. One interesting aspect of these rules, because of the scale at which it exists, all units except generals have a 3-inch ZOC. If you enter ZOC, you basically, it's to prevent moving around, shady moving around, basically. And it moves very much like we see in Blucher and some of the other rules we've read. If a path starts in or enters more than one enemy ZOC, or is in the ZOC of a unit in the moving unit's front arc, it must point directly at or away from the nearest enemy unit of the moving unit's front arc from its front center point. What that means is you've basically got to deal with the main guy that you're coming at. Hopefully we won't have too much of this mess, although they do spend a lot on it. There are three formations, by and large. Line, everybody in a single line. In depth, this is 2 lines, but you must have at least 3 bases to do it. This is creating 2 lines, and it's an attacking formation. So, for example, let's take these boys right here. I believe they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. They would form a line of 3 with a line of 2 behind. It actually has a nice effect in melee, which we'll talk about. And, of course, column of march. Remembering, it takes half your move to change formation. You choose, and all the usual changing from line to column, or line to in-depth to line, etc., is pretty straightforward and intuitive in my mind. One worthwhile point, a formation change may include a change of facing about the unit's front center point at no penalty. Moving into contact. Units conform. It's really that simple. If a unit moves into contact with the enemy in such a way that it cannot be lined up without also contacting an overlapping enemy unit or units, it must assault all the contacted units. If a unit moves within 12 inches of an enemy cavalry or limbered artillery unit which is not disrupted, the moving player should ask whether it wishes to, that's right folks, evade. If you choose to do so, you evade. You are, what is that? It is at least half the unit's normal move. It can go full if you wish to. It must move away from all enemy units within 12 inches along the path. You've got to try to avoid. You can wiggle around on that. And at the end of the evasion, the evading unit is disrupted and may face any direction. The contacting unit may continue to move. Reinforcements. Units scheduled to arrive as reinforcements are always assumed to be in the command radius on their arrival turn. Oh shoot, I didn't mention command radius, which is an important modifier. That's glad I got to that after only 4 pages. Command radius is 6 inches. 6 inches from your commanders.
It's not very big.
It's not. Shooting is within a 90-degree arc, 45 left, 45 right, and it's on a per base basis. Per base basis. You can split fire of your units. If you remember, however, that each base has a firepower of 1, which is what smoothbores do, smoothbore muskets, you're going to be real careful about splitting your fire, just given the odds that you're trying to bring. The biggest difference I see in this game above the others we've played is that the attackers pick a defender, and everybody on the attacking side that's going to shoot it fires at the same time. A defending unit may only be shot at once every phase. Like I say, that's the biggest difference I've noted in terms of this eligibility. Again, remember, other units block line of sight, towns block line of sight, fortresses block line of sight, but mostly this is a pretty clear battlefield if you allow for the fact that it's only a 3-inch musket range. Units that are in line, of course, may all shoot. Only the front rank of a unit in depth may fire, except in offensive fire, if it is charged into contact. Otherwise, it's only the front rank. Yes, that's right, you get to shoot before you melee as you rush into contact. If artillery has moved more than half, it may not fire in the offensive phase. It may unlimber or pivot and then fire, but it halves its firepower. There's a series of modifiers, which we'll go through when somebody actually shoots at somebody else. Probably the biggest new thing here is artillery being silenced. Silenced artillery may not fire on its next movement if it is deployed and it is not in a fortification. It must use its entire movement allowance to limber and retire, at least a half a move away. If it is already limbered, it must retire at least a half a move or up to its full move away from the enemy. So you just got to get away and face the wrong way. The owning player chooses the loss of bases. You will be charging in, and in the defensive fire phase, the defender will shoot at you. If you get the result halted, you do not get to complete the charge. You are stopped, and you are pushed 1 inch back from it, and now you're facing each other at a very, very close range indeed. If at any time you roll an 11 or a 12 when firing, and if you are shooting at least half your bases, you become low on ammo. You may not fire in the next firing phase unless defensively, and in that case you only get half. You must end your next movement phase in a place, you must leave the battle line and get to a point where you cannot be shot at by enemy infantry. And the melee. One fun thing that you can do in melee is slam 2 lines. You can't do it if you're in depth, but 2 lines may line up behind one another and slap into the front of a defending unit. And therefore they will get to all count in the calculation of the assault. Assaults are managed by rolling a single d6 and adding and subtracting modifiers to get to a difference. Whether it be cover, outflanked, a numerical advantage which begins at 3-2. Are you aggressive? Are you attacking in depth? Are you disrupted? Are you low on ammo? Or are you spent? So all those things, and then it comes down to the difference. And if you get 7 or more, I don't know how you're getting 7 or more on this table, but I suppose it could happen. And then everybody engaged in an assault are immediately disrupted unless they won by 7 or more, which again, I guess I don't know. A defeated unit must retire from the enemy, ignoring terrain, following all the usual rules for retirement that we discussed. If the defender is defeated, the assaulting unit must advance so that its front center point is somewhere on the area formerly occupied by the defender's base. And the defender determines who it is that is removed. We have no night interval. And now we switch. Well, first, are there any... That was obviously a very quick read-through of about 10 pages of rules. Any immediate questions before we start failing miserably?
I'm good.
Pretty good? All right.
I'm ready to fail miserably.
All right. Well, failing miserably is what we do, man.
As long as OJ keeps... Not OJ. As long as CT keeps the sack away, we're good.
Hey, Tommy. Good to see you, man.
Jersey boys coming in.
Jersey boys coming in. All right. Where did that thing go? Where's my scenario? Where'd my scenario go? There it is. Silly me. Bunch of different rules. The ground is very gently undulating, so there's no hills. Streams are impassable to artillery unless at a crossing, due to the marshy nature and heavy terrain. There are many smaller roads here, but only the heavy ones are depicted. Because of the ground scale, artillery is maximum range 12 inches. Those D-rated artillery, those are the Emperor's lovely daughters. You'll find them with the Imperial Guard. D'Erlon's 1 Corps spent much of the day marching between the two battlefields due to conflicting orders and ended up helping no one, so counts as passive. Each turn before its arrival, turns 1 through 4, you're going to roll a die. On a 4 to 6, it has received counter orders and its arrival is delayed another turn. D'Erlon may come under Ney's or Napoleon's direct command. Quatre is a key objective. It can count as one of the objectives held at the end of the game, but they do not have to hold it to win as long as they take and hold it for at least 1 turn. If they do not capture it, they must prevent Wellington from having over half his infantry south of the Thiel by the end of the game to win, as well as hold 4 objectives. Now, I know what you're going to ask me. What are the objectives? Go ahead and ask me.
What are the objectives, Jim?
Thanks. I'm glad
What
you asked.
is your favorite color? Oh, sorry, wrong question.
Your objectives are this crossing. Right there. I can't believe. Where's my bridge? Very upset about that.
It's over here. Somebody put it on top of some of our troops trying to be funny.
Silly. There's a bridge. There's one of our bridges is missing. This bridge, which goes this way.
Is there supposed to be a bridge here, too? Or no?
Let me find out where you're going. Hit me again. Yep.
Supposed to be some roads there too.
That's just a bridge.
Oh, those roads were there. Oh, yeah, they're underneath the troops, except for this road. This is the town, so.
Our engineers also built a bridge right here.
Yeah, those are... I took out the road just because it looked much nicer this way. There's a road there. You're marching through town. I just didn't like...
That's what that was.
I didn't like the way it looked. So that bridge at Tonville, Sombref, Lagny, Brie, Marbais, you see how many there are? And Quatre. Will you all forgive me if I place markers on them and they will look horrible?
No, I'd actually prefer it.
You would like that? Okay.
It will keep me.
Yeah, it would actually keep us sane.
So, some of us are over 51 and can't keep all this stuff straight in our heads.
Okay.
Hell, some of us are under 50, can't keep stuff straight in our heads.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Which one? Me or Ron?
Both.
He can't.
Oh, but I can't
he
keep
can't.
track
I
of
was gonna
it,
say he can't remember.
Damn.
You guys are rubbing off on me.
Ah, finally.
Quatre, brah. This map drove me crazy. I am seriously telling you.
More so than what you are?
Yeah, more than usual. Very curious to know why he made Brody.
Ridiculous game.
I hope you'll remember that bridge, because that won't stand up the right way. Where's Lagny? It's over here. Here you are. So allowing again for the fact that this bridge right there.
This bridge, right?
It is not, in fact, that bridge. It is that bridge
Sorry,
there.
Ron, that's a bridge too far.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed. Oh. Still haven't been able to win at that game.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There should be 6. So, bref, Lagny, Brie, Marbais, and Quatre. Oh, did I count Quatre? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's why I can put one in Marbais. There they are. There's your objectives, gentlemen. And now I know, of course, you're going to also ask, where's the Thyle River? Because that is the Lagny stream. The River Thyle, that's the one. So again, why does that matter? Let's remind ourselves. Quatre is the key objectives, but you don't have to hold it. But if you don't capture it, you must prevent Wellington from having over half his infantry south of the Thyle by the end of the game. You've got to drive him out of there. And that's Wellington's infantry over there. The rule, his hat alone is worth 40,000 men. All CNCs are particularly inspiring. They get a +1 on command rolls for the French. If, however, Napoleon is overrun or captured, the only way that happens is if you win in a big melee. Any French unit within 6 inches becomes disrupted. He may never move closer than 6 inches to the enemy. Alte Vorwärts. Blucher may join any charge conducted purely by cavalry, giving it a +1. He may, as he is getting on a bit, he may only do this once. The French Guard infantry and cavalry and reserve cavalry cannot move unless it is attacked until at least one unit of the French 3rd and 4th Corps have conducted an assault. Unless the enemy move within 6 inches, they may turn to face enemy within 12. The last turn is dusk, so it's restricted to 6 inches. The coalition, the Allies, deploy first. The French move first. This is the French victory is the French hold 4 objectives and either hold Quatre Bras or prevent. We talked about that. It is a draw if the French get 3. If the coalition hold 4, including Quatre Bras, they win. And there are only 9 turns. Where do you deploy? Since the coalition deploys first, we'll talk about them. I put the Prussians off the map, but they aren't off the map. They get to be anywhere north of the Lagny stream or in any village within 12 inches of the Lagny stream, maximum of 1 unit per village. So again, we're going to talk about Seethen's 1 Corps. And I believe I've got these set up in corps order. Yes, I do. That's these guys right here. All those guys. Now you'll notice they're big units. They are not spectacularly good troops. Careful with them. They will leave. Or get shot to ribbons. There, again, they may be set up anywhere north of the Lagny stream. And if it isn't clear, I guess, north is kind of off this way. This isn't perfectly tilted right, but this is the Lagny stream. Yeah, so they can all go in there. So you can start sorting that out. Then next, actually, that's it for 1, 2, and 3 Corps. That's the entire Prussian army. Now that I look at that. The Allies, the British. The 1st Corps under the Prince of Orange, which is that mighty 5 bases plus a gun plus the garrisons. 12 inches of Quatre Bras. That's these 4 bases, plus the gun, plus the Prince of Orange, who is on the board. The, let's see here, scrolling down, turn 1, those cavalry, those Netherlands cavalry, they will arrive on the north edge within 6 inches of the road to Brussels. They will be joined by the Reserve Corps, which is Picton's Corps. These are all so freaking small. So brittle. Picton's boys. Maitland. That's them there. Yep. This. Oh, I got them in. Hey, I put them in order. Look at me. These guys come on first turn as well. So that group right there. And then everybody else is going to join them in sequence, all coming from within 6 inches of that road. I'll let the allies set up and see if anybody has any questions.
How do you want to split this up?
David Pumphouse.
You may take the Prussian.
How often do the
British, or
French
vice-
group come on?
Sorry, say again?
You want the? You may take the Prussians. You want the British, or you want to flip it?
I can take the Prussians.
What's that?
I can take the Prussians.
Okay, that's fine.
When's Nay's group come on?
A day late, $1 short.
Hey-o. Hey-o.
Got him.
Got him. He gets Rael's 2 Corps right away, within 24 inches of Quatre Bras and 6 inches of the road to Charleroi, but you must be at least 12 inches from any coalition stand. So that's those. That's the 5th Division under Bachelot and the 9th Division under Foy and the gun. You
And
also.
when is that? First turn?
That's right. That's what you set up on the board.
Oh.
And also,
We'll wait then, yeah.
Kellerman sets up then with them.
Okay.
You also get Jerome Bonaparte's 6th Division and that gun arriving on turn 1.
And Jim, I apologize. Where did you say Picton comes on at? Or
Everybody comes on for the British, for your team. Everybody comes on up here.
Okay.
Within 6 inches of that road.
And
You come in off the board, but you can be within 6 inches.
Oh, I'm sorry. You said just the 1st Corps. I grabbed the wrong Corps. I grabbed the reserve. But Picton himself comes on at the same time
Yes.
as the 1st Corps.
Yep. Yes, sir.
That's
yes.
what I wasn't also sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 3 bags full.
Message CT.
Ooh, I screwed that up. You don't
Did
get
you
a
say 12 inch? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you don't get a Picton. You don't get a Prince of Orange. They're not on the board. I'm looking
I'm
at
sorry.
the
How
LV.
many inches from the edge did you say?
No, from the road, it's 6 inches. So you're on the baseline. You can be in the road and road column if you want,
Okay.
which is fine. So then you'll come marching on, but you could theoretically come on in line, or you could come on over here. So you got to be way back, all the way off. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So I'm like right here.
Yep. Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll talk very briefly, since you guys continue to set up, about those strong points. If used, a strong point represents a small garrison defending a walled farmstead or chateau. It acts as a fort with a 360-degree arc of fire. One stand from the unit within 12 inches can be sent to occupy it. As long as they have a path free of recent... One stand from a unit within 12 inches can be sent to occupy it as long as they have a path free of enemy Zoc. So that applies to this and this as well. Those are also strong points. So you can throw one stand in there, and it gets a 360 round around. If it moves outside of 12 inches from the strong point, as long as they are in enemy Zoc. This is done for free without expending extra movement. If the garrison is cut off, then it is lost if its parent unit moves away. If the garrison retreats, it must rejoin the unit if possible. Otherwise, it counts as lost, and the whole unit counts as disrupted. Note that Pierrepont and Gémicourt have a small garrison already. These cannot move and are lost if either side occupy that stronghold. Forts are nasty, kids. Trust me.
Can I deploy in those to start off with, or should I?
If you want, you can throw a guy in there, but it's like I say, it's one unit. Or I should say one base. Yeah, you can deploy in there though, sure. And you will want to put your guns adjacent. Generally speaking.
To one another, or just to the unit?
To the unit. As I read the rules. And the outer perimeters count because I measured them that way. Well, I can't say I'm terribly shocked.
Blue sure appears locked to the table.
Well, he's drunk, you know. What can I tell you?
Only 70.
True. He's also pregnant with an elephant.
Oh, I see.
Well, he needs the elephant to come charging in to save Wellington.
Mm-hmm. And let this not be forgotten. Nosy is here.
Oh, that's right. You did write all that way out.
Uh-huh. Well, you know, he wanted to make sure the Prussians were there.
Like, you're still here, right? You're not going anywhere, right?
Because I got a lot of French guys. I got a lot of French guys coming.
Because I'm sure not gonna leave.
I would definitely never leave you here like that, because that would be wrong.
So Prussians are on the field.
We do not have colored bases. The table is 6x4 because that's what it's supposed to be. All the rivers did not move, answering Tommy McGuire's questions in rapid succession.
You should just have a posted disclaimer notice for every game. You know, that it's already been checked. Stop asking me.
Right. And no rush. I'm just checking if the allies are set or no.
Are we gonna move the Dutch troops forward of Quatre?
What you want to do, Mike?
I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
You want to deploy there?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought those guys were set there.
Negative.
You
No.
did say that.
No. That's 24 inches.
Yep.
That was 12.
12 inches. 12 inches from
12?
Quatre.
Okay. 12
You can
inches
go all
from
the way to these
Quatre.
woods, really, if you wanted. You can basically have. this
Yeah.
whole-
What do you
You can
think
also
is the
deploy them all the way
best?
back here if you wanted. That wouldn't make much sense.
No. I mean, obviously we're going to go this way.
I think covering that
Think the gap?
probably. I mean,
Or you think
that
I ought
really
to fortify the
historically-
villages? Okay.
I was going to say, Chrono, you did a nice job. That looks spooky.
They are Prussians.
A nice
Thinking
picture.
something like this. Chrono?
Probably.
And what you're going to want to do, and that's great, Mike. Just make sure they're in contact with each other because they're supposed to be touching, because that way you
Yep,
can.
that's fine.
Yeah, that way you can take advantage. And just to give you a sense of what we're looking at here, these guns are half strength, so you're firing 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half.
Gandalf the white or the gray standing back here saying, "You shall not pass."
Yeah, yes. It's kind of nice being able to do 2 battles at once. We'll see how it goes, I suppose.
We're good to go.
All
well,
right.
it's the same as what's the other one? The hex-based game.
Oh yeah, Napoleon's Last Battles
Yeah, Napoleon's Last Battles.
for sure. Which
That's the first thing. The first thing I thought of when you showed us this last week.
my favorite hex game of all time. So I'm likely gonna like it. All right, so
Which is a shame we never got a chance to finish that one with
oh yeah, Bob.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty cool.
Have you heard from Bob?
No, well, yeah, actually I have. He put in a nice comment about Edward going to school, so he's around.
Yeah, he's around. Yeah.
Oh, okay, because we haven't seen him in such a long
Yeah,
time. I haven't
that's
seen him on here in such a long time.
Yeah, me neither. French may deploy. Do your deploying.
All right, so it's these guys, right?
Yeah, you get everybody.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, you just remember you gotta just going over the rules one more time. You got the guys at Lagny and you got the guys at Quatre, right? So the guys over at Lagny, if that's what you're taking care of, which is the right wing under Napoleon himself,
Right.
that's within 12 inches of Fleurus, south of the Lagny stream, and at least 9 inches from any Prussian. Now, the veteran cavalry reserve under Grouchy, they're just the same, but they've got to be behind the 3rd and the 4th Corps. It's the same as the Imperial Guard. So you set up the 3rd and the 4th Corps in front, and then you've got to set up the Imperial Guard and that Imperial Guard battalion, that battery in front of the. Okay. So the 6th Corps under Lobau is the only one you don't get.
Hey, Jim, Von Daum's on here twice. He's here off.
Yeah,
the
that's
table.
I gotta fix that with.
Okay,
with
okay,
Lobau.
sorry about that.
Yeah, no worries.
You may have said that earlier and I just missed it.
No, I gotta fix it. He's passive. Lobau. Yeah, the only guy you don't get right away is 6th Corps under Lobau. Got him.
All right, so CT, you got Nay over here.
Yeah, I just want to just kind of, those are all the Quatre Bras guys. That's why I put them on there. Those fellas, CT, the left wing, they are within 24 inches of Quatre Bras, 6 inches of the road to Charleroi, and at least 12 inches from any coalition stand. And you should have the 5th, the 9th Division, and those guns. That is them. And I think you also get Kellerman. You do, yeah. You've got the right guys.
And I can't give them anybody?
Nope.
Oh, well, that sucks.
They weren't marching that way, brother.
I know. But maybe I decided they should.
Maybe me, Napoleon, thought that Napoleon was making a mistake. Hey, Captain Nolan, it is not yet available on Tabletop Simulator, as is my usual want. I have to figure out whatever it is that I broke, which is one of the reasons we do this, other than the fact that we like getting together and playing games. I have to play it through. And I also want to see having never played Bloody Big Battles before, I want to double check and see if there are any pieces I might want to add or stuff like that.
We do Sedan next week.
You find me 1871 figs, I will build Sedan.
Has.
Yeah, has. Just nothing to it.
Giorgio.
Well,
I need
Giorgio's
some help. Come on.
George, work with me here.
Oh, we could do the Prusso-Dutch War.
There's a lot of stuff you can do. There's a lot of wars in that era.
All right, so you said, Jim, my guys have to be within 24?
No, 20. Yes, within 24 inches, correct.
And then there was something 12 inches?
Yes, 12 inches away. It's 6 inches of the road. And then I believe it's 9 inches. No, it is 12. And then 12 inches from any of the bad guys.
So this road here?
Yep.
Okay. And within 12 inches or outside of 12 inches?
Outside of.
Okay.
You can be no closer than.
All right, Jerome's the
Check that
second
road.
core
Hey,
here. Is it
Chrono,
supposed to be
check
a
that on the-
Jerome commander or no? Because I don't see another second core on here.
Hold that there. Oop. Hold that there for a second, CT. There you go. There's how close you can get.
All right. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking. I heard your question, Chrono. I'm checking.
There you go.
What about my question?
I'm sorry. Meant Eleanor. Jeez Louise.
Long week.
Is it that? Is it that?
Yeah, it is.
Derlon Lobau. Where the heck? All right, I'm somehow hysterical now. I've gone hysterically blind.
Because this is third. This is fourth.
Are you looking? You're looking for your guys, yeah. Your guys should be Van Damme's 3-core, consisting of 10 bases and a gun. Gerard's 4-core, including 6 bases and a gun, and Grouchy. The Imperial Guard, which has no commander, which is 7, 8, 9 bases and 2 guns. And then Lobau with 5 bases and a gun. Followed then by Derlon, who's got 9 bases, 2 cav, and a gun. But you don't get to deploy him.
So then this here, second, is nothing?
Let me find out who you got.
Jerome's 2-core. Isn't Jerome over at? Am I remembering incorrectly?
That's what's bugging me.
Is Jerome supposed to be a? No, Jerome is in.
Oh, there he is. Yeah. That's 6th Division 2-core. That's over at Quatre. He shows up turn 1. Yeah, he turns up turn 1 here.
Really.
Okay, that's what I was wondering because he was over here on this side.
Yeah, and that's
Okay.
that talk about stuff I need to get sorted out.
It puts into perspective how kind of small Quatre was compared to Ligny.
Oh yeah. I think I mentioned that. It's like, I built this and like, really? And then you look up the historical OBs side by side and you realize, holy cow, that's exactly right. Hey, John Stanley.
Kellerman.
You know.
And you said the command radius is how many inches?
6 inches. And it's any part, so any part to any part.
And what was the movement penalty for the woods?
I'm just checking to see. Just curious to see. Look at this movement penalties. Look at this difficult terrain.
-3.
Mm-hmm.
And -6 for cabin or tilt.
Yeah.
Which means cavalry could take towns.
You tell me how that,
Here we go again.
you tell me how that works out, given that they're coming with a melee strength of 1.
Nah, yeah. Well,
You call me.
He is commanding Nay.
True. No,
No, I am not.
He's Napoleon.
Wow.
He's the big dog.
Well, who do you think trained Nay?
I don't know is anybody trained in A, strictly speaking.
Well, okay.
That implies Nate's housebroken.
Need to get Haz or Giorgio to do a fig carrying a bag.
No, you don't.
Kind of do.
No, you kind of don't.
Just a French marshal riding along with a bag in his hand. If he looked like Davout, even better. Or Bernadotte, I suppose. How are things coming along? I suppose I should give you each your own die roller. I don't want you living like savages. Another note. I'm just checking. Dalinar, you good?
Roger, Dodger.
CT, you good?
I don't know about that, but I'm set.
All right. Who wants to start first? French, go. Turn 1. Well, I should
Wow,
start.
that was quick. Oh, French, go.
Well,
I
was a little bit I really should get my handy dandy die to mark the turns. I need a D12. Let's get a D12.
We have to roll for movement, right?
Yeah, you have to roll for movement. You have to nominate a core, and tell me what you want that core to. What that core is going to do. It's not like black powder. It's just you just got to say that core is going to move.
Go ahead, Nay.
What you going to do there, Nay?
All right, so I guess second core.
Second core is going to come rolling up. All right, and it's I think
And
it's
do these reinforcements
actually,
come
and
on
it's
the beginning,
and forgive me, it's the actual units within the. Is it? Well,
Is it on a unit basis within the core, or is it the whole core go?
yeah, that's what I'm checking.
So that's very different things.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like it would be units, because that could lead to units in a core outpacing one another, because one unit decides. I don't feel like it, and then that feels like it simulates friction relatively well. But I do not have a rulebook, so I will await judgment.
Yeah, no, it's.
What
Nope.
it says designate
It's
the core.
by it's. Where do you see that? I was about to come down with an easy ruling, and now I'm not. No, it's by unit. It is by unit. So, and now just so you know, CT, this gun is unlimbered. Is that your intention?
Oh, I was gonna ask. Sorry, can they prolong? Is there anything like that? Or
No,
is this
no, you may not move at all. You can
Okay.
only pivot, and that costs you half your strength, which ain't much to begin with.
I should be. Well, they should be outside of 12. I need to back them up. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, and I wasn't really measuring that piece there, CT. I wasn't. I was just looking at range.
Yeah, I was supposed to be outside of 12.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah, because they don't start in artillery range just yet. So
Right. So, CT, who do you want to move?
So I do it by unit, huh?
Yep.
These reinforcements, they come on the beginning or the end of the turn?
Right now.
Okay.
They're just
And how
behind.
does that work if they're out of command range?
They are assumed to be in command on the turn they arrive.
Okay. Now let me, I guess, Jerome's.
Move Jerome,
Or-
the infantry first?
Yeah, does the gun go with them?
Nope. It's a different
Okay,
unit.
he's separate. All right.
Mhm. So we go down the modifiers real quick. He is in column of march, you'll notice that. He's also in command, so that's going to be a +2. That's it, +2. 2d6 +2. Seven, full move.
Good thing you had that +2.
Yeah, that's nice. And now his full move, remember, is doubled because he's going to follow the road. Usually it's straight ahead only, but in this instance... Nay, no, not the cavalry. Bad, bad.
You can get right up there.
Oh, yeah.
And they room to spare, honestly. That was 5, and that's basically 12. You still had another, like...
Yeah, another, like, what, 9?
8 inches.
Yeah,
5.
something around
Nice.
that.
Yeah, a big bunch. Next. Move into gun area.
Just go blazing right through and call them a march.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get
Yeah.
here as fast as you could.
The gun will be next.
Gun next. Does Limbert count? It does. Look at that. Another +2. Go ahead. That's a 9. I'm just curious if that has any other effect. A 9
Vet
full move,
recovery.
and were he a vet, he would get a unit back.
And if you were not a gun.
And if right, it's important. Good, important safety tip, kids. All right, horsies. Same deal. Do it. Full move.
That's there's 18 inches.
18.
Yeah, it's about a hojillion.
They
So-
can really move if they stay on the road.
Yeah,
But you can't penetrate when in column, right?
correct.
Which I think makes sense, because if you're on a road column on a road,
These
there's
aren't
no
big.
room.
Yeah, these aren't freeways to begin with.
Yeah. Tusked and wagons, and it's the middle of summer, so dust. Actually, not dusty, because it do get rain a few days later, but. New.
Oh, look at that.
All right.
How about them fellows up front?
Let's go with. Oh, is that Bachelou?
Bachelot. Not in road columns, so you're only getting a +1.
Ooh, wow.
That's all of them. Holy cow, man! March away.
If you're right up to
And-
us, not quite in charge range, you could basically get within point-blank range to start with.
Yeah, because you have to be within the 12 to charge, correct?
Mm-hmm. Gotta make contact.
En avant.
You have my respect.
All right, and then the gun.
Mm-hmm.
It's limbered.
It is. So that's a +2. All of it.
All right, if I want to unlimber him,
Half.
it's half movement, but then I cannot fire, correct?
Correct.
All right, then Foy.
You know you're on the road, so half your movement probably could have moved you up a little bit more. This isn't 1.5 times on the road, or twice on the road.
It's double on the road. Yeah. Each inch
Yeah.
costs half.
So I could get another, what, 3?
I'll go back to where you were.
So it doubles to 24 because you're limbered. So in 3 you
All
can
right, then
move
half of
12.
that, so 12.
Yep. But you can't leave the road.
All right, then.
It's a lot closer than you were before.
Yeah, is there canister range, or is that all
Nope.
abstracted?
All abstracted.
It's abstracted. Cans get. No, let me check. I think they do get more effective the closer you are. At 3 inches, you get 9 firepower. So there basically is canister.
Oh, there is. No kidding. Look
So
at
it's
you.
basically canister.
Well,
I remember there was a table, so like I should look at that.
yeah, good thinking. So there is. Oh, look at that. That's nasty.
All right.
It's great because
Then-
it goes from like 9 to 3.
Yeah. That's what you call the bad day.
Then Foy.
+1. All of it.
Away they go.
Can I interrupt them and shoot?
Oh, you're gonna get to shoot him first.
Yeah, I got hurt.
Yeah, there's you get to shoot first, Mike. You just don't worry about that.
Uh,
OJ, sorry, what I was saying. Dalinar, you're up.
Oh, I got Kellerman still.
Oh, didn't realize you.
And Nay himself.
Oh yeah. Do I roll for Nay?
No, no. Nate automatically moves wherever he wants, but he theoretically it's all movement than all generals. But I don't think it matters in this instance. Just so long as we know that Kellerman was there to urge him along.
All right. So next time it's a negative modifier if they're out of command range.
No, it's just you don't get the plus.
Okay.
All right, we ready?
Let me move Kellerman.
Yeah, he's got to get Kellerman.
Oh,
rolling.
okay.
Plus
where's
2.
Kellerman? Oh, yeah.
All of it. Man, you are wasting some rolls, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Appreciate that.
Don't worry, I'm gonna end up rolling low for my movement. When movement deals with dice, yeah, I was screwed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going?
Way far away. He is aggressive after all.
I go in your rear areas. I look for your baggage.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going?
Hey. All right. Kellerman decides that there will be no charging at Quatre, apparently.
I will cut off communications
I guess.
between the two battlefields. Yes.
Dalinar. +2. That's all of it.
Thank God for +2.
Now, does he form into line or in depth? I guess we have our answer.
They're attacking. I would assume in death.
Okay, first of all, you are not doing that. What are you doing? I'm going to take all your privileges away. No, that's fine. That's fine. That's right. This, even like this, see? It's aesthetic. There you go.
Come on, Ron. Aesthetics. You know, you're a plumber. You
All
have
right.
to do finished work, right?
I don't want to talk about finished work right now.
Ooh. Brant's got a tournament tonight.
Tune in Mitch. I'll get a combo. Maybe, though. Maybe.
Ew.
Maybe as a garnish.
Stop it.
On like a tuna steak. You know.
Yeah, pretty hard to critique the strategy. I guess we'll
That's
find
what
out.
you gotta do.
Yeah, I don't know what... I honestly don't know what plan B would be, so...
Across the stream, anywhere else, you just kind of gotta go for it.
Yeah. Shh. Just enough. Take what you can get, I guess.
All right, those boys.
Mm-hmm. Bark.
Work.
Yep. +2.
Just checking something.
Can they move yet? Is that one of the groups that you got to hold?
The
Oh, is it? I thought it was Labao. He's back here.
You've got 2 groups you got to
It's-
hold.
Yeah, the guard.
I thought it was just a guard, both old and middle.
Yeah.
The French Guard infantry and cavalry and the reserve cavalry. Okay, got it. Yep. And it's actually the 3 and 4th Corps launching an assault that gets them able to move. So
Well,
yeah,
at
that-
that point, Napoleon might be like, "Ah, they aren't going to get done. Go ahead and take care of that for me."
yeah.
Does it have anything for the passive trait for them?
Oh, are they? Who's passive? They are. That's a -1. What did you roll?
So I got a
6?
9.
Oh yeah, you got it. That's still
That
fine.
plus.
That's still fine. I missed that they were passive. That's what's wrong. Is that Derlone?
What?
Hold on a second. Which corps is that?
1.
Yeah, that's Derlone. He's off board right now. You got to roll for him. Derlone arrives turn 4 on that Quatre, Charlotte. That's Derlone. He goes and visits Ney.
That's right. He's going back and forth all day. But
Yeah,
technically-
right. So he's off.
Well, that's what I was saying about all these guys that were over here. That's why I was.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
All right, then we'll go here.
Very good. It's like, yeah, the only guys that were passive were...
Do I get to keep that roll? Or do I have to
Yeah,
re-roll?
absolutely. That'd be fair. Like you'd be doing something else anyway. But... The fact that the ranges are so close really does give you a chance to realistically maneuver. Yeah, there's all sorts of stories about guys sitting over here in, what town is that? I'm not saying it's right here, but elsewhere. Yeah, over in Saint Armand. They see these guys coming.
Oh yeah.
Just like the poor lads in the Lagny Chateau. Oh, so you threw some guys in there? Got it. Those guys were super happy to be volunteered.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they were. You just need to be a speed bump with oncoming French. Look, you got nice thick chateau walls. What could go wrong?
Yeah, you're good. Not that I want to jinx it for the French, but geez, everybody has hit their movement rolls.
So if we lose the battle run, you heard that Jim jinxed us in the beginning.
Yep,
Remember the formation changes cost half move.
I know.
Legun.
All right, so cavalry reserve has to stay back, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And so all these guard guys.
Yeah, so those guys got to smoke them if they got them. Now you move your generals,
Okay.
if you haven't. They can do that, yeah. Okay. I think that's it, right?
Roger, Roger.
Defensive fire. Hey, Mike, how you doing over here? So what you got to do is you've got to pick each unit and tell me who's firing at that unit. It's a 45-degree arc, left and right, base to base.
All right, let's go on. Excuse me one second.
All right. So the guys over here in Gemmacore,
Mm-hmm.
They're in range.
They're in range, sure are. That's a quarter of a point
Okay.
right there.
there we go. There's one shot.
Well, no, like I say, you don't do it that way. You tell me
Oh.
who's shooting at Bachelou.
Okay, gotcha. All right. So all of Bajant,
Okay.
said that right?
Mhm.
Apologies if I didn't. And then the Nassau are shooting here at Foy.
Okay. And which way is the gun going? I don't
That
know.
is like an extra 9, whichever one you choose.
Yeah. I can't go against the other. I can't counter.
You
battery, can I?
can. You can. But I think Wellington's gonna. Well, actually, I suppose it depends who you regard as Wellington.
Part of it I was asked. Part of it was the question, right? Just weighing my options.
Yes, you. The answer is yes, you can.
Okay. It's not one of the rules that hey, you have to fire at the closest unit type deal. That's
Let me verify that, but I'm pretty sure it's at will. It's
okay.
But no, I actually that's a huge, as you correctly say, that's a very
I
common.
probably am not going to take that shot. I'll probably go against Bachelot.
Mm-hmm.
But I
Let me see
but
here.
go ahead and look it up just so
Yep.
we all have it for later.
Also, Mike, you can't ask Wellington any questions, for I have cut the road access for your runners. So,
Oh no.
Do you think I would listen to him?
I mean, you're not Velker, so
Who says I'm not? Vilker in 40 years.
Said once per phase, we knew that. Measured per base to be able to fire, it need only have LOS from any point of its own front edge to any point on the target base. The line must be entirely in the fire's 90-degree arc, left or right, which it is. Blocked by terrain, blocked by other units, friendly or enemy. A player may normally choose to fire at any target he wishes. A unit may split its fire however it wishes, may fire at eligible targets. The only exception is that when a unit is involved in an assault, each of those bases may only fire at those that are in the assault. Well, we knew that. Okay. Now, the thing is, and this doesn't matter in this instance because OJ would have done it no matter what, but it will matter in certain other circumstances. When you're defensively firing, you can fire at any point in that unit's advance. So what this comes down to is if somebody tries to cross in front of you, you can stop them while you've got a flank shot. And you could say, let's remember that movement. I don't know how much that's going to matter in battles like this where the range is only 3 inches. I think it matters a lot more when the range is 24 with some of those really crazy weapons you get elsewhere. So, OJ, you said you're going to fire this gun, these two, and these guys?
Yes.
So 9, 10, 11, 11.25. Let's check our modifiers since we're right here. This goes with column shifts. 11.25. The target is not that. No, you don't have a skirmisher. You're not tactically inept. No. No. Uncommon column shifts. Yeah, that's it. There are no column shifts. So 11.5, you get to a 9. OJ, you roll 2d6.
Five.
Nothing.
Oh man.
That's rough. That's rough. Now these guys, that's going to be 2. No modifiers.
Oops, sorry.
2. Can he do anything? I imagine he can. Yeah, he can. He's just got to roll super high.
And not high enough.
Nope.
6.
Fired desultory despite everything. That could hurt later. I didn't think you had any shots over here, or maybe you did. Any gunshots? 12 inches? No? Oh, you do. Look at that.
Oh, I have some gunshots over here, yep.
Yeah, you do.
I have...
Which one you want?
Let's start with this guy over here.
Is he a full or a half? He's a 1. So that's a 1. What?
We'll shoot at these chaps.
Okay.
I'm not sure I can do anything with just a 1, though, so we'll see.
Well, let's see if you get any shifts. I don't think you do.
Can I hit that column instead? I can. I can hit that column.
Where's
See
that?
That's a shift.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh yeah. Yeah. Once you grab you a column shift, that takes you to 2. 9 or better to do anything.
9.
There you go.
9. Well, they are raw or better disrupts and halts raw.
They're not raw, though. I don't think they're trained.
Well, no, but that's raw or better. Yeah, disrupted and halted if raw trained. Yeah, so yeah, they're better than raw. So you didn't do it.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Raw troops don't like that none, but other than that, and you had another shot over here, yeah.
Yeah, same target because I think that gives you a better.
So basically, these guys are trained, so you're gonna need a 10.
Yep. No, an
Nope.
8.
Okay.
Desultory cannon fire.
Well, very long range too.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right. Make sure I'm doing my turn order proper like. And go back over here real quick. That's fired. There are obviously no assaults. So, yeah, that's it. Over to the Allies. What do you want to do?
Oh, they get offensive fire, though, don't they?
Oh, of course they do. I'm sorry. I attempted to deny you offensive fire.
I was
I
gonna
would
say, I
like
was like,
that.
wait a minute.
CT. That's a 3. I assume you want to shoot these guys. You tell me who you want to shoot, but I assume you want to shoot just straight ahead.
I believe. I mean, is there any benefit for shooting the cannon?
There really isn't. Well, if you hit him, you're shooting a cannon.
Yeah.
But you're only going to be able to hit one of those bases. So you're going to fire 1
Yep.
as opposed to 3.
Yeah, let me do 3 right ahead at these.
All right. In order to do anything, you're going to need. Those are trained troops, yeah.
Yep.
Need a 10. Nope.
Desultory fire continues.
Yeah, that's a 10 as well.
And this cannon can't fire in with him?
No, because
Yeah.
he moved.
He moved. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And they're trained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing there either.
I got nothing.
Yeah, it's these little bitty 3s that are just not gonna. They're not gonna solve anything out until you get more guys in there, I think. And you're out of range. Allies.
Would you like to take your move, Mike?
I'm sorry. You mean go ahead and move?
Yep,
Yeah, go for it.
All right. Then
them fellers. Okay, you got to roll for it. It's 2d6
Yep.
plus 2. Oh my goodness. 4.
I like that.
I know, right?
No move.
For disrupted, no move. Yeah, worse than that. He's disrupted.
even though he's aggressive.
Yep. Oh, that does save him. That does. No, that only matters in melee. Aggressive only matters in melee. Yeah. Wow.
That's how it's going to go.
That's harsh.
Might as well try the gun.
Yep.
That's
Oh!
all of it.
Oh, the 6. I just saw the 1. Dang it.
And he goes 12.
He goes 24 actually because he gets to use the road.
Yep. Okay, so there's 12.
Well, you can go further than that.
No, I know. I had to move myself on the map though, so I could see more. I was just trying to decide exactly where I want him to go, though, at this point. He can't go in the village though, right?
Yep, sure can. He is limbered.
I think I'm just gonna park him in here to kind of try to defend the village for the moment. Get him up here and get him into the fight.
Stay on the road if you want to move that far, though.
Oh, that's right.
But that means you could also move the rest of the troops back onto line with them next turn if you want. So. Oh, this turn even, actually. Sorry. What am I saying?
Oh no, I can't move Maitland because he rolled snake eyes.
Well, I meant the Dutch. You could pull back and put them on the...
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay, there we go. All right. Oh no.
You're going to move the Dutch at all, or are you going to leave them where they are?
Leave them where they're at.
Okay. Oh, did we get Prince of Orange or Picton yet?
Nope, you don't get either of them. Yep.
The figments of our imagination.
Exactly. You get Wellington.
Okay, I'm going to try and move Roger here.
Okay. He is he within?
I believe he is.
Correct. +1. All you like.
I'm going to change facing this. Right.
Change of facing is... Well, change, like I say, it's straight ahead, so a change of facing... There's movement outside of your arc, and then there's a change of facing, which is really a formation change, which is half. Which you doing?
I want to turn about and go chase the cavalry that's running off in our back line.
I see. Yeah, so that's half.
I'll just flip them around then.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to go core by core, or can I do...
You have to go unit by unit, yeah.
Okay, I like to try and rotate this gun in place.
Go ahead.
Seven.
That's a 7.
I'd like to try and move... these guys are staying where they are, and probably unsurprising. I'd like to try and move Jurgis, this cavalry here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'd like to move Hobe.
Okay. Oh dear.
6.
Nope. Why did you get 6? That's only +1.
+1, 5 then. Yep.
Yeah. Which is
A half move.
half move.
So if I change formation, I get half the half move.
Yep.
So that'd be 4.5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
I'll shuffle them onto the road for lack of anything else to do.
That's kind of nasty, is what that was. That disruption, because that disruption sticks with you the whole freaking game.
It was very hot that day.
I guess.
I think it's all of our movement, so we would go to defensive fire.
That is indeed so. I'm looking up one
General,
thing.
we want to move general, so we can do.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing.
Do you want to move Wellington at all, or leave him where he is?
You got no commanders on the right side, just saying.
Probably wouldn't hurt to get him back over. Help out around Quatre. He's got that he just got Kellerman sitting in there though. Okay.
I get it. Okay. I was looking at the wrong side of the chart. That's what I couldn't figure out. You're not disrupted. You just don't move. When you're not disrupted, you look at the left side. When you are disrupted, you look at the right side.
Is that Maitland, you mean?
Yeah, so he's disrupted. He just don't move. He's not disrupted, but he didn't get to move.
Right.
All right. Did you move Wellington?
Do you want to move Wellington?
The other thing I would
like
have
to.
the other thing I would the thing I would
Okay.
observe about where Wellington is, you do have French sitting there now.
Right, and that's what I said, right, is yes, I would like to have Wellington over here at Quatre, but the problem is you got Kellerman's sitting on the road.
We would gladly escort him.
We'll help him out.
We
so
would
much.
we would promise not to hurt him.
I have a velvet line sack.
I was gonna say, you have a line sack for it.
Yeah, but that's reserved for Napoleon.
Hey!
I could make accommodations.
Hey Daniel, pleasure to have you as ever, my
He
friend.
wants to get a second sack.
Suddenly-
Oh, I always have spares. Always have a reserve sack.
All right, so Wellington stays put. That takes us to defensive fire. French, I think you just got it over here, right?
Yes.
This gun gets to go now, though. And he's got a shot right there. I don't know if he's got a shot there, does he? Yeah, he could go both ways. So it's up to you. Is it? It's not. It's only going to be the 3, though. Yeah. So it's up, but it is up to you, CT. Where do you want to shoot? Okay.
Load up with that side.
3 over here, and you want to? Do you also want to shoot the gun at that guy or over here?
Yes. Yep.
So that's 3 plus a half. So that's wrong chart. Yeah. Do. Hang on a second. Gotta look at something. Is that what that's telling me?
That's
Oh.
that's
I get
3
it.
for a gun, right?
Yeah, it's 3, but the problem is it's a half a gun. It's a half base. You know, you're getting a half base, so you're only getting you're getting 2. So 5. 5 over here at Violent. 2 dice. Eight. 5. It's a 4. He's not raw, is he?
No.
All right, then no. And then 2. Yeah. 2 over there. Nope. No other shooting? Is that it?
I don't think you didn't have any turn guns, did you, Ron? No.
Nope.
All right. Allies, offensive fire. OJ, you gonna take another shot at this?
Yep, absolutely.
Thought you might.
Same. We'll take the same.
All right, so that's 9, 10,
units going
11, 11
9.
point, 11.25.
Just
He doesn't get the full 9, right, though? It's the half.
Oh, that is a half. Yeah, that would be 4.5, and then I think probably. Or we round up.
Oh, he is only a 0.5. Yeah, yeah. We round up, so it's a 5, 5, 6, 7. Oh no! Wait, hang on a second though. So we have to do the simple math first, which is half, which is 4.5, 4.75, because you get this quarter out of Gemincourt. So 1, 2 and a quarter, 2 and a quarter plus 4.5.
6 3/4.
Yep, 7. 7 right there.
So it's a 6, basically.
Okay.
What?
Oh, I'm reading the chart wrong. It's firepower up to.
Oh, so you round up the firepower?
Yeah, firepower up to 9. So you get 9. Go for it. It's not bad.
All right.
2d6.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a kill. That is a kill. 1 disrupted. Yeah, I'm just checking. Yep. And that is a disruption.
So can I ask? I don't care if we do it either way. What did I roll the first time on the defensive fire? Because I thought we looked at it as a 9.
Right.
I know
It's because it's because it's because
Oh,
it's,
never mind. Yeah.
So
You also erroneously gave your guns double the firepower they should have.
right.
Okay, and that's fine. I wasn't looking to change anything, but most I would have got was an R. That's what it was. Yeah. Never mind.
That's nasty over there. How about over here? 2? Yeah.
2.
2. Here.
9.
9.
Oh,
If they were raw, but they're not. Cannon shots over here.
I have a couple. This one is going to shoot ahead.
So he's a 3. Yeah.
I believe so. So he needs.
He's
up to
3,
4.
but he starts as a 3, so he is a 4. But he right shifts because he's. Oh, that's right. He's shooting down. He doesn't get the shift, so
Yeah,
he's
shooting
a
at the,
he's a
other guys.
6. He's a 4. Sorry, he's a 4.
9.
If he he's trained. Is he trained?
Jim, I thought the cannons were half bases.
Is-
The ones at Quatre are.
Yeah, some of them are and
okay.
some of them aren't.
Okay.
That's
That's-
disruption.
That's a disruption.
Then the other gun will shoot at the column.
And that's gonna get a shift over to a 6.
Doesn't matter though.
Nothing there. All right.
So what reinforcements are we going to be getting next turn?
Always a good thing to ask.
Just so we can prod it.
Mm-hmm. OJ, did you bring on those horse?
What horse?
You're supposed to bring on those that cavalry, that second Netherlands cavalry brigade.
Oh, they were clear over here on the right. I thought you said everything was lined up left to right.
Okay, you got them. That's fine.
Because they were in front of Picton. That's why I did not.
Okay, yeah, those guys, come on, go find it. Where are they?
They're right here.
Yep.
But yeah, they were
Those
sitting right
guys,
there in front of
those
Picton,
guys,
that's
yeah,
why
those guys, come on. So you can roll to bring them on. We'll catch this
Okay.
up.
7.
They're fine. Bring them on in column though.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, Chrono, he gets Picton.
Oh, the man himself.
Yeah, that's it. He gets Picton. The French are going to get.
He goes 24.
It's 36 if he's on a road.
All right.
They get 18.
There's 15.4.
Kellerman suddenly feels the walls closing in. Oh my god. He's going for it.
I get a flank attack there, don't I?
You're in column.
Yeah. All right. So you're saying I oughta.
I'm
go
saying
on
you're attacking column to column,
Yeah.
which has a checkered
Oh.
past.
So if I want to take them out of column, put them in line.
You got to
How
take
far
half.
can I move total?
You got to cut your. First of all, your movement cuts in half. Second
Okay,
of
so
all,
I've
you
only
can't.
moved
How far have you moved?
15.4.
15.4. Second thing is you'll immediately lose all road bonus, so all of this becomes difficult terrain.
Okay. So basically, I want to probably try to come up to.
You want to get out of town and change formation if you have enough left, which I don't think you do.
And I don't, and that's fine. I maybe want to just get up to about here, I think. Because if I change formation here in town, well, it really wouldn't matter, right? Because I would have been out of movement anyways.
Right.
What do you think, Chrono? Should I just get out of town and then change formation next turn, or stay back here and Thiel and Thiel and
I mean,
change?
the problem is next turn he can probably change formation and charge you.
Right. And that's what I was thinking. So if I brought him back into here, so that was at 15.4.
Yeah, and you can leave him in column, and next turn you can move him up and out and change formation. Which means it'll take you another turn or two to get rid of him, but setting up the attack is important.
Right. So we'll change. I'm sorry. Say it one more time.
I mean, you could leave him either in back in Quatre Bras, and then the next turn you have enough movement to move out of town and then change formation. You won't be able to attack him, but you will be able to move up and change formation. So you could leave him in Quatre Bras for now. It also means if things develop, you can also throw him out towards the infantry if that becomes a crisis point.
Okay. Or can I leave him there on the bridge and column?
Sure.
You
Yeah,
think?
that probably works fine.
Okay. Yep.
And Daniel, to answer your question, one base is 2,000 infantry, 1,500 cavalry, 48 guns.
No, these are half.
Right, and if these are half, those are 24 guns.
Okay, so now we're done, and we can move over to the French.
All right. This is turn 2. French people, who do you want to move?
You can go ahead, Ron.
Alrighty.
Okay. +1. All of it. Conform. Obviously over the bridge. Mm-hmm.
I remember this.
You're going to roll on the disordered chart. I'm assuming you're at a +1, so that's a 9. Full move.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Yeah, I don't think anybody doubted he would.
Nothing else. Ron is aggressive.
Usually, it just seems to be most of my games I'm patient.
Hide this so I can take a picture. Okay. +2. All of it. Well, I can certainly see how this is built to go quickly. But yeah, Chrono, to your earlier point, holy cow, as this is in scale, jeepers creepers.
Oh,
Ooh,
That's
no
nothing.
movie.
No move for you, sir.
they're not feeling.
Yep.
It's all my little goods.
CT?
Okay. I guess we're gonna go with the chargy here.
Uh-huh. Who first?
You gotta roll.
You gotta
first.
roll for it. You could wind up standing there staring.
Yep.
You could wind up standing there staring at him. You don't. Holy cow.
They really.
Oh
don't
man,
charge.
see, had you rolled that over here, you would have gotten a dude back.
But not now. You tell me. I
Side.
have to reset my hacks on the dice roll.
Right, good point. And conform. There you go.
And
Bashaloo
these
rolls.
boys as well.
They roll on the disorder side with a +1. 10. Full move. Oh wow, they lose the ability to rally a guy.
Hey,
Now.
oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, CT.
Oh, you can ask.
No, I was just going to ask. Dan Marino was asking, are we playing the rules as is or modified for Napoleon?
As is.
For Napoleon.
That's a great. That's a
Chin.
good choice. Yep. Yes, sir.
He gets it. He rolled a 10, right?
Yeah, he goes in.
Train recovers 1.
Yeah, he's Not if he's disordered. Look on the other side. Remember, you got to read the yellow side.
Oh,
Is
disordered
it
roll.
possible to ever do disruption? Or
Nope.
just-
Nope. Disruption seems to me to be permanent. I've been staring at the rules trying to find it, but you do get to go in. CT Bashaloo goes in.
All right. Quick question.
Yep.
Can they move this way to support
No.
that attack?
No.
No.
You're in
Because
you're
they're
in his Zoc. Yep.
Okay.
I feel like
All
there
right.
must be a way to get undisrupted though, because that means as soon as you get shot at or do in good state in assault and lose a base, you can never recover. So I feel like there has to be a way to do that.
I've been looking for the way to do it. The thing is, you can do it at night.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
You can do it overnight if you pull out a range. But I was going to the end phase stuff, and I don't see it.
It might just be night then. It might just be something in a multi-day engagement. You can units to recover overnight, then you have a chance to recover more troops the next day.
Because the other thing is, all units with disruption have their fire factors.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it sucks. I mean, I don't know any other way to put it.
That's really only for like multi-day engagements where you have a possibility to remove the disruption overnight. Then
Right, because you clearly can in the night interval. It says infantry and cavalry that are disrupted or have lost bases are entitled to 1, 2, or 3 rolls according to their troops to see if they rally from disruption. And I don't
that's
see.
the only question I have, current. That was the only question I had because like there has to be a way to get that back because otherwise why would they have this on the table?
Right, and that's I think why it's that you're kind of.
You wanted a multi-day engagement where you can.
The only thing I wonder about is this rally in place.
That is quest. Yeah, interesting.
You know, if by some chance you manage to roll the lucky 5-6, but
It might be it.
you know, I don't know. I
You
don't
have
know.
to see if you can find it. I have a copy of the rules, unfortunately, but
Yeah, I'm gonna keep poking around. All right, so they're in. They're in. What do you want to do with the gun, if anything?
He's not gonna move. He'll just shoot.
All right, he's gonna shoot.
right.
That's all of that. And now these dudes.
Jerome.
good old Jerome.
He's a +1. That's enough.
Let's see here.
Oh lordy.
All right, the guns.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Chrono, I think they want Quatre Bra.
I think they do.
Hmm.
It's just a hunch, but I think you're right.
Was that enough for move, or is that just half move?
What's that? I'm
7.
sorry.
Oh, it's +1, right?
Yep.
The guns.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So full move. All right.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
That is a 6. Half move.
So half their move is 9, correct?
Accurate.
Correct.
And formation change would be half of that, so 4.5.
Yep. If I recall correctly.
Yep.
There it is. Found it. Jeez, that's a little hidden. Because he got his full move, he removes his disrupted marker.
Aha!
Huzzah!
Same
So does
here.
that mean me too?
Yep,
Yeah.
you too.
That makes sense now. Okay, I was wondering about that.
Me too. Oh, believe
Bas-
me, you.
So basically, anything above that 5,
It's
6 and
that's
higher is-
that's what makes sense of this rally in place. Anything if you get this and up, you get it, and if you get this, you don't get to move, but you get to rally in place.
Wait, you say full move, that's a half move. So 7-8 is like the bad spot where you get a half move and don't rally anything.
Yeah, good point.
All right, and then not that important of a roll, but we'll go with Kellerman next.
+1.
Oh boy.
6. Half.
Move again.
Hmm.
Hold on, CG.
Okay.
In their 4 sleeves.
I was like, I don't like this spot anymore. Goodbye.
And just so you know, kids and campers, there is a scenario for this system for Borodino, Wagram, and Leipzig.
Ooh.
Yeah, is that in the official Bloody Big European Battles book?
No, Bloody Big European Battles is actually more stuff in your wheelhouse, Mike.
Right.
Particularly,
I just
there's actually there's a whole scenario book, War in the Balkans.
Hey, you see what's weird is I'm looking at on Military Matters website right now,
Mm-hmm.
and the only scenario book they show is the European battles.
Yeah. There's also one for the Balkan Wars that Chris is working on. Join the IO groups. Join the IO groups for this. All the Napoleonic scenarios are there for free.
Balkan Wars, all those weird Bulgarian.
Yes.
Going
Yes.
at it. Oh
Okay.
man.
The
Great.
IO groups.
Yeah, it's just called it's like Yahoo
Send me
groups.
the link sometime. Okay.
Sure, we'll
Send me
do.
the link to it sometime.
We'll do.
Thanks.
No, it's a good bunch of people. And you
Tell
have
me if I've completely borked this up.
you kind of have. Go back to where you were. You got to move straight ahead and within a 45-degree arc, and you can't turn. Yeah, so it's that. Now, your formation change comes with a free facing, so face any way you want. Now, you got to go straight ahead within 45 degrees. If you go outside of that, it costs you more.
How much more? Half again?
Not a 3, I think.
That sounds right, but I'm checking.
Yeah. I think so.
Outside arc, yeah, 3 inches.
It costs 3 of it, so I got 1.5
Yeah, it would be 1.5.
left. Okay,
Yep.
that's fine. So just tell me if I'm.
It's like this. There you go.
All right.
Squaring it up, I guess.
All
All right,
right,
so that's everybody.
I have. Oh, I can move my general, correct?
That it is now general moving time. Who is that sending Nay into the trees?
Okay.
All right. Defensive fire.
Would you like to start, Mike, or should I?
There's a lot of it this time.
Go ahead.
Ready? Let's start from left to right then.
Where do you want to go? Right there?
So I want to fire this gun
Yeah.
and these 3 at these guys who are coming at him.
Yeah, that seems right to me. So 1, 2, 3, 9, 12. Any? Are you in time? You get a shift? Any shifts?
I am ragged volleys, so I get a shift down.
Ooh.
But they're coming over. They're on the bridge though. They're coming over a stream. So
Yeah. Yeah, they're target is this is interesting to me. Target is crossing a bridge. Nope, there it is. Target is crossing a bridge. Right shift.
Should I count that then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that is symbolic of the fact that they're coming over there. So you get 1 left for ragged volleys, 1 right for that. So
Watch this.
that's 9.
No, it was 9 plus 3, so it'd be 12.
9 plus 3, 12. That's right. It's 12 points. No shift. Go. Oh,
5.
nothing. That's amazing. That my heart was in my mouth, honestly, for my guy Dalinor. I was worried for him. I won't lie.
Yeah, I was too. I'm like, "Ugh."
Yeah, I was like, oh.
It makes assaults hard, but
He just shrugged it off.
He just laughed at it. 1, 2, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 4, and that.
Did the shifts wash again?
You got ragged
Yes.
volley. Yeah, that's right. 4, no shift.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Oofa doofa.
All right, you got some others though. I see a gun over there.
Yeah, let me see. That gun will fire straight ahead at Kulo.
3. Or is he a full?
He's
Yes.
full, so we get 3.
3, which goes to 4.
8.
8, nothing.
Oh, he's not raw. Dang.
Only if you're raw.
Then I have 1 gun back here. I might be in range now.
Yeah.
We'll shoot that gun.
All
So I think
right.
I'm a shot.
Yeah, well, yeah. Certainly.
It's 45,
It's 45 left, right, and it's 3. You're a 3. Is that a shift?
right. Marked column or flanking fire is the right shift.
Yeah, it's not flanking fire because he's deployed.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the same thing as this.
Okay.
Remember, it's
these
just
outlet
it's the
birds,
straight 3 to 4. Yep.
7 won't do
Nothing.
anything.
Nope.
You okay? Hope you better luck than I do, Mike.
All right.
Yeah, shoot you to ribbons. All right, Mike. What do you want to do?
Take Basho first.
All right, so Bachelot first. So this gun will help one or the other, not both,
What do you mean one or the other?
in terms of defensive fire.
Oh yeah. I'm dividing everything up like I did before.
So 9, 10, 11.
4.5. It's 4.
Oh yeah, 4.5, 5.5, 6.5.
I think this guy over here has a shot still. Yeah.
Does he? Oh, the garrison?
He was
6.5. Yep. 6.5 plus a quarter. So that's still just to 7, which means to 9. But are there any shifts?
Don't think so.
Any shifts? No. 9. Do it.
7.
7. That is a disruption.
Halton disrupts them, so in theory we can...
Yeah, that's right. That bounces the melee. So what happens here, CT and everybody, he goes back 1 inch.
Dutch are holding their own.
They are. They sure are.
Oh, and he gets a disordered too?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this is...
And I think this was 4, wasn't it?
No, that's 2. Which makes
2.
it... Yeah, that's 2.
Which shifts up to 4.
Nope.
Oh, it does. No, there's a 2. Sorry.
Yep.
I'm wrong.
Roll it.
8.
Nothing. Okay. I think that's it. All right. Any other shooting? No? All right. Offensive fire. You can hit him.
All right. We will add these up.
This is halved, so that's 1. And that's 1 plus a half. 1 plus 1.5, 2.5.
And I'm just going to ask because I'm dumb, but the cannon cannot participate in the melee, right?
Correct.
Add to that. Okay.
Correct. So that's 2.5, which shifts to 4.
Ooh.
Oh, low ammo but a kill, and it. Wow, Mike, you gotta, and that's gonna wipe them out.
Really?
Yep. When you have
What
only
is
one
that?
left, when you only have 1 left, you're dead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Who? Oh, he was shooting at who?
Violent. Yep, that's a kill.
Took revenge for disrupting us.
Yeah, so violent is off. Did you win by 7? No, you did not. There's a mandatory advance rule that I'm gonna have to look up.
No, that
That's
was
just a melee, right?
No, there's 1 in fire too.
Oh,
Oh,
really?
is there?
Yeah. I didn't think it would come up. Honestly.
Jim, you should know better after playing so many things.
True, you know, it's like you will manage to figure out the one way that if a unit, oh, it's only if it is being assaulted, so it's not. Now you are, oh, he would have been low on ammunition. I take that back. Everybody who this unit here is now low on ammo
That was a gun. I think.
because he rolled an 11. If the firer rolled, yeah, become low on ammo, yep. You may not fire in the next firing phase unless it is defensive fire. It remains low. It remains low on marker at the end of its next. It removes it at the end of its next firing phase, whether offensive or defensive. An infantry unit, that's for artillery. An infantry unit that is low on ammo has its firing factor halved. To remove it, it must end its next movement where it is not eligible to be shot at.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, he's low on ammo, and so he's halved. I was thinking of using these for that.
That's probably a good call.
Kind of look it. So these boys are low on ammo. He will lose it in his next turn. He will have to get out of there in order to become low on ammo. All right. That's offensive fire. We did not do this offensive fire. That is 2. 2. Nothing. Okay. Over here. Offensive fire. Yeesh. You tell me, Ron. What are you doing? So these guys here are going to shoot at this unit here.
It's like 6.
This is all one unit, isn't it?
It is. It
One
is.
giant Lancer unit.
Yes,
it's
it's
definitely
huge.
firing.
So that's 5 guys. There's going to be
Well,
some...
Don't we add up everybody that's firing at the same unit?
Oh, good
So it's all
point.
these
Yes.
guys.
Oh my gosh, you're absolutely right. It's 10 dudes.
The guys behind
Yep.
fire?
Yep.
Or is it front?
When they are in depth and assaulting, both ranks count.
Ooh, that's rough.
That's why I did it.
Yeah. So it's 10, but there are certainly going to be modifiers here.
Yeah.
It's not the target. You're not tactically inept. Target has cover. This is a 2 left
So
shift.
target is tactically inept.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Oh, so that's... Where'd it go?
Oh, sorry, I was checking. Sorry.
So that's 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Sorry, 2 to the left, because he's in a... I presume... What is he in?
I think that's
A village.
Oh, so that's a 1. So that's a wash, actually. Ow. Anything else?
Oh, my rockets. Don't I get that now?
Yeah, no rockets.
The Proxians are going to pull out their machine guns.
And you don't... And that's not the devastating volley, boys. So 10, which shifts to 12.
Oofa doofa.
This could hurt.
Come on, boxcars.
You realize this is me rolling, right?
Oh,
boxcar!
Oh!
Oh, you did it! All right, we're tired. We're going home now.
That's nasty. That's 2 hits and a disorder for that unit. You are now low on ammo, though.
Yeah.
That unit, it has to leave. It's got to make a full move. I believe it's at least a full... Yeah, and pull those in someplace safe, because they do get to come back at some point. And I think you're going to get caught up in a mandatory advance here. It actually happened. It took you rolling a 12. Let's talk first about the retire. The unit must move away from the enemy until it has moved half its movement. Obligatory ignores all terrain penalties for moving backwards or for crossing difficult terrain. That's fine. Yeah, you're doing good.
And giving them disrupted flags.
Yeah.
So that's the red. The red is they get pushed back. The color markers on
It's
it?
actually, if you actually look at that, that just distinguishes between, I think, the casualty
okay.
levels. Yeah, see, that's 2 kills, 1 kill, not kills.
All right. So if they get disrupted, they automatically have to fall back. Is that what it is? Because the same.
No, it's to answer your question. When you lose, you fall back.
Well, we didn't do it in assault though. Back and forth. That was just firing.
Oh, that's true. They stand there. Oh,
Correct.
I keep forgetting. That's right. They stand. I thought that was a melee. Honest to God.
Nah, that was me freaking blasting them first before hitting them in melee.
Yeah. Yep. Well, now you're low on ammo, though. There we go. So that happened. That's all correct. We're good. And he's disrupted. All right, cool. Other
I have
offense.
no other shots.
Yeah, that guy did not. Okay. Melees, where do you want him?
I still do the big one.
Want to do the
Well,
big
let's do a little. Oh, you want to do the big one first? We can do the big one first.
Not number 2 to 1.
All right. Is it 2? That was my question. 1, 2, 3,
Yep,
4,
10, I got
5.
5.
Yeah, it's 2 to 1. So let's go through our pluses and minuses rather than adding them later. This is a very interesting part of the system. We got to go to the terrain table for this. Boop. This counts as a village. It is not a town. Minus 1 against attacker.
And I think -1 for the stream because they're cross.
Yes. Yep. So he's got a -2 for just for terrain.
We counted as a bridge.
Yeah, but he's still crossing a stream. It doesn't because there's other parts that do.
I'm just asking. I'm asking because the bridge gives a different minus. So I'm wondering how you want to.
It's the worst. You know what? Thank you for that. It is actually only the worst one.
Okay, so let me.
It'd probably be a 2. Yeah.
Bridge is a -2 against attacker.
Yeah, it's a -2. So that's a net 2. And that's going to give him that back. Are you aggressive?
No.
You are in depth. That's going to add another 1. So you're +1. He is disrupted, which is a +2.
+1.
You are low on ammo, +1. That's it. It'll be a we check what we're going to do here. You subtract the defender from the attacker and then run these modifiers past it and see what you wind up with. Obviously, Ron wants to roll high, and Ron wants to roll high numbers. So you both roll 1d6.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what the final number is. It's
Because you're going to roll a difference, and Ron's going to get to add 1.
okay, so net +1 overall then.
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, it depends what you roll here.
That guy said.
Okay, so that's a net -2, so it's a -1. Attacker retires 3 inches, both disrupted. So I'll let you do that, Ron. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Wow, they
there.
took a beating, but they held on.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, that is accurate. I'm going to get this out of the way.
Disrupted, I'm already disrupted. Does that have any negative impacts?
No, you're just disrupted.
You got some more disrupted.
You're double secret disrupted. You can shove this gun, or you can pass through it.
How far back do I go?
3 inches. That's hardly a bad loss, though.
You just have disrupted. I lost a third of my
Yeah, you lost a third of a core.
vision. But yeah.
Well, those Prussian divisions are the size of French corps.
That's true.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Keep coming. There you go. And now that out of ammo thing matters. Although it's not that far. Well, that gun is a pain.
Yeah, the gun. They have to get out 12 inches of the gun.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget the disrupted flags.
Oh, yes, thank you.
And what happens when he gets a second disrupted? Because now
Nothing.
he's disrupted twice. Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, I asked that because like, hey, what happens to him?
Like I said, double secret disrupted.
Uh,
All right. All right, melee over here. CT and OJ. Dude here gets to fight.
He does.
Yeah, he gets to help. He gets help.
I
So
thought
it's-
he. Oh, I thought he. 'cause
that
he
was
fired over
shooting.
there.
That was shooting, not
Ah,
melee.
okay.
He gets to help at a half. So that's
They're throwing cannonballs at you with their hands.
I'm not touching you.
but he's sitting right next to him. You see. Not
Our staves are long.
am I seeing 2 to 2?
Yeah, it looks like 2-2. Unless you count the .5 from the gun,
Yeah, I don't think you do.
which are,
Not with a .5.
yeah,
So I don't see any modifiers.
it's just straight die roll.
2 to 2, gents. Roll 1 die.
Five to five.
0. Both sides are disrupted and lose 1 base and immediately fight a new assault.
I think they both die because they're.
Yeah, that actually kills them. Both.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna,
What happens to the artillery?
It sits there.
Okay.
it's not totally inaccurate to what happened to the Nassauers and Dutch that day.
Yeah, no. They're gone. They're gone, kids and campers. Okay. But now the British got a problem. Holy cow. This is going to be a real fight up at Quatre now, kids. It ain't going to be no fooling around.
This ain't no disco.
I think that's it, right? I'm good.
Yep.
Bottom of the turn. This is kind of fun.
Yep.
British allies hit it. Yeah, you get try to get Maitland on again and rock and roll.
Oh, did you roll for these guys, Ron?
They don't
Okay.
start. You don't start rolling to them until turn 4.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's Derlone marching desultorily back and forth. Yeah, that is in fact. I do believe I'm just confirming. Yes, that is the next thing you all get.
How about Lebao? Lebao.
Lobao 6, turn 6.
Okay.
British, or allies, I should say. Which one do? Got to move something, don't you?
All right, let me see if I can move Maitland first.
Wake him up. +2.
Yeah. 2 dice, right?
2 dice, yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
lordy.
God.
Oh no. Stay sleepy.
Seriously,
Sneaky.
that's a guard unit, and it is sitting there with a 4,
Too
no
much-
move.
Too
No,
much
the Dutch
freaking
must be doing
dancing.
great up there without us. We don't have to worry about that.
We don't need to worry. The Dutch are probably fine.
Too much dancing.
Meanwhile, help us, help us.
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Mike. That is probably a whole lot of dancing the night before.
So we
All
not
right.
turn we just get picked to himself, no other reinforcements.
Think about drinking and dancing the night before. I'll be right back.
You
The
get
drinking part, not the dancing.
I had hopes.
Oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
Does
Pick-
Alton come on?
Picton. It's you've got 2 guys. You should have a 2 base unit and a gun under Picton.
Yep.
Let's
We
shake
do.
them up. Maybe they'll get maybe they can shake themselves.
Yep. All right, infantry first.
Mm-hmm. +2.
5.
7, just enough. It's just enough for a full move. And notice they are both aggressive and have the devastating volley.
All right. I'm sorry. How far can they move?
12 inches, but it's
12.
doubled on the.
On the road. Get him up here. You think Chrono?
I think so. I think you have to.
Well, I meant no further though, probably, right?
Right.
All right. So there's those guys. Now the artillery.
Mm-hmm. Turning it around so it's limbered.
Oh,
They're doing
yeah.
fine.
9.
They're feeling great. They're passing by these boys, going, "What you doing?"
Yeah, where are you all going?
Didn't they get 12 on the road?
They get 24 on the road.
Well, 20 on the
Yeah,
road,
24.
24. Yeah.
All right.
I might suggest moving this gun back and unlimbering it on the other side of the river.
Well, yeah, I was just trying to figure out where do I want Picton's gun to end up, though. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah, good point.
I probably want to put him over here, don't I?
Probably in between the 2 towns or over
Yeah.
over in Thile and Piedmont.
But he's probably not going to have enough movement to get here. Well,
I mean, you could move him there this turn because that's part of the road technically, and then unlimber him next turn. Because you moved him 12.
like about there maybe.
Yeah, probably.
All right. We
Can't
can do
limber him
there.
this turn, but that's the best you can
That's
do.
fine.
I think.
Yeah, but you can't
All
pass.
right.
You can't pass through Picton that way.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
basically,
Just at the half
Sleep.
move next turn and unlimber.
yeah. Okay. All right.
I would bring this gun back and unlimber him on this side of the.
Yep. We'll attempt to do that.
No leader is limbered.
Hey, he's good.
11.
Away he goes.
Do I get
I'll
to
just
shoot
wait.
since he was in my
Yes,
3-inch?
you will get to defense. That's exactly right. No, you're low on ammo. You can't shoot nobody.
No,
I
defensive
thought it was
fire you
half.
can.
Oh, that's right. He can can he defensively fire? I thought it was if you're being assaulted.
I'll have to check the rules.
Checking.
Might be assaulted. I thought you said defensive.
Because it was different for.
Artillery and
right?
infantry. Yep.
I can't remember which.
Either way, you gotta do the.
No, artillery just reloads more easily. But anyway, infantry unit is low on ammo. Has its firepower half. Yeah. Oh yeah, you can actually shoot at it. You're just your firepower is halved,
Gonna have
Okay.
one, so you might as well.
and that gun's not gonna be able to see it.
Right.
So you will be able to shoot it in defensive fire.
You could
Okay.
use that gun there and shoot at something, or you could try and pull it back. That's what you want to do.
Might as well try and take a shot. I don't know.
I mean, you only get back to the bridge and block that shot, or you can bring him back to town here.
Well, we're talking about this gun here. Oh yeah, well.
No.
that's-
He's
that's-
there. They've done that. I mean, it's just this over here.
So I thought maybe that would halt it if it gets shot at.
Nope.
No.
No, there's no way to halt him in that. The only thing where you halt is if he's attacking you.
Oh, okay.
Depends what you want to do. If you want to try and take a shot, I mean,
We'll try and take the shot because he's still got the support. No, that guy's out of range now, isn't he?
no, he is. He's still there. He's measured from the edge. Remember?
Okay.
Any front edge to any point.
Front edge of the unit or the fort?
Front edge of his unit.
Okay.
I think I'll leave him up here to take the shot, just to try to slow him down just a little bit more.
Okay.
I know it's a balancing act, right?
Yeah, it's a
actually-
tough choice.
Let me skip him for just a minute. Let me ask about the second Netherlands here. So they can move. Can I get them over here to say like about this point, and put them into line and attack these guys?
Almost
Am I
no
gonna have
chance.
enough?
Almost no chance.
Okay.
Because
that's what I thought.
you're talking about 18 inches. You're not going to get the road bonus. You're going to cost yourself half to move, and this is rough terrain automatically, so that's -3 inches. So you only got 6 inches out. Oh man, it's close, but I don't think you're going to get there.
Okay.
Because you get on the road, you can get out outside of town. That's about 5 inches. Change formation, which halves your movement in total
Right.
to 9.
Chrono, what I was thinking though now, as an alternate, is put him here in the town in line formation. Otherwise, Jerome will have a straight march into here, won't he?
Yeah, pretty much. I think you might have to do that. Then eat the -3 next turn to do whatever you want to do.
Yeah. We'll just. Oh, I got to roll to see if I can move him first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fix him here in a minute.
He's
12.
doing great.
Holy cow.
At least it puts some defense in there, right?
So I would adjust this guy slightly.
I'm sorry. What's
Yeah.
that?
I'd adjust his gun slightly, just rotate him slightly left so he's actually covering that angle.
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yep.
There we go. All right. That's all I've got.
Were you gonna move this guy, or you're gonna leave him to fire?
I'm gonna leave him to fire.
All right.
Okay. Over here, movements.
I'd like to activate radar here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's rolled 1 dice. Let me
Roll another one. That's plenty. Oh, looky there. He has chosen to have a melee. Are you fighting?
I also like to activate Jurgis.
Mm-hmm.
I did it again.
Uh-oh, that's a 2. That's plenty.
If
You
you're
don't-
going through town.
Yeah, that's
-3. It's only -3.
yeah, but you've only got 18. I guess that's there. Conform. Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what the rules are for multi-engagements. So.
Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. The question I'm going to ask is, do the French wish to evade?
Oh, that's true. You guys get a chance to evade. I forgot about that entirely.
CT or Ron, whoever that is.
What's
CT.
the negative to evading?
It's you're going to take a minimum half move back, and you're going to become disrupted.
Huh.
Which I think you'd lose at the end of the turn. No, when you roll to make it full movement, you would hopefully roll for a full movement.
Yeah,
You
that's
lose
it. Yeah, exactly.
Or I stick it out. Am I considered outflanked there, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Yeah, they'll get a +2.
Yeah, he'll get a +2. I'm aggressive. I get one back. And does veteran or raw help or hurt in a melee?
Oh yeah. I mean, it's I don't know. Does it? It hurts
No,
in
it doesn't.
shooting.
I'm not seeing
It
a
hurts.
modifier.
Yeah, it hurts in
It's not
shooting.
for
That's
shooting.
right. Yeah.
Shooting and rally and how you react to movement orders when you're shot up.
Basically, they. Ooh.
It's a +1.
You're not outnumbered.
Yeah, it's a +1 net.
Yeah, I'll stick it out.
All right.
I just want to call that 3 to 2. I don't think you want to.
Nope. That's not 3 to 2. The next one up. The next one up over 3 to get 3 to 2 is you're gonna have to get.
Have to be 5 to 3. To get
Yep.
3 to 2.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. This side. Do the math now. Okay. So they're sticking that out. I'd like to activate the dig out and shoot out here.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Command.
that's 7 on the bad side.
They were just out. Just
Half.
out of command.
Oh, they're out of command? So that is a
Rally.
6. Rally in place, no move. Okay.
Well, I mean, that's better than it could be.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to activate Steinmetz and Perk.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's fine.
They're just going to change formation.
Okay.
They're going in mass
Mm-hmm.
and staying where they are.
Okay.
They're appearing to be about to potentially countercharge. Oh, let's activate Hope.
Okay. Yep.
And then change formation there.
Hey Jim, I found the IO group that you were talking about.
Cool.
They're now in
And-
death.
I thought you had to have 3 up front. Oh, no, you had to 3 total. Okay, never mind.
Songs of Drums and Shakos is a much smaller level in this. It's actually much closer to Shako. Large battles. I don't know. I mean, it's actually a higher level than Blucher, tell you the truth. The closest to this is Snappy Nappy. Although both Blucher and Snappy Nappy tend to call their 2-unit setups brigades. These are corps.
I think that's everything I want to move except for my generals.
All right, move your generals. Sira. Oh, that's right. Dalinar has unleashed the guard.
Ooh! Nice.
Unleash the god.
All right. Got some defensive fire, do we? I think we do.
Yes.
Huh. So this guy is within 3 inches, is he? No, yes. He is not. Oh, he is. He is.
We played it as non earlier. I think he was specifically outside of it.
Yeah, I think
Guys-
French, what do you think?
Yeah, no, I think I thought I was within, but last time you called it out, so I.
yeah, you called it out last time, so.
All right, Fairzy. Thank you, gentlemen. So he can't shoot because you can't shoot in defensive fire unless the gun is within 3 inches. This guy, though, can at 1. So that's going to be a 1, which is a 2, I think.
No, there is a 1.
No, there's a 1. Yeah, there it is.
It's not great, but there's 1.
It can happen.
The god box card. No, I was gonna say the god box. I didn't want to jinx myself. So
Yeah.
I was in the act of jinxing myself.
Disrupting a gun would suck. All right, so that's
Okay.
that. That's this. That's this. Over here, Ron, what you got? Is that guy in range? I think.
Well, these guys should be. They only moved back 3 inches.
Yeah, they
Still
should.
low on ammo, though.
Logically, should be. Yeah, they're just half though. And only the front ranks fire. So 6. That's a 3.
With a shift from cover.
Yeah, I would think that's a 1 shift. So it's still taking you. It'd be still a 4. Oh no, they take him down to a 2. Any other shifts though? I just want to be sure.
Target is tactically inept.
That's right. That's the one I couldn't remember. So that shifts to a. That's a big deal because that shifts it to a 4.
Nothing.
It would have been a big deal, but I misspoke.
You have a.
You got this gun pointing in an odd direction. What's a shot? It's a 3 with a shift.
You also want to use this gun over here
Oh yeah.
to shoot the same target.
Oh, yeah, same target.
Yeah, 6 with a shift. Anything else? Is that guy in there tactically inept?
He is not. That is a regular.
Okay. So it's a
So
6.
it's a 4. You said 6.
It's a
Then
6.
Shift down for cover, right?
Yeah, but still goes up to a 6. Oh, he's in a fortress though, isn't he?
That's what we're calling it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, it's worth 3 shifts.
Yeah, that's the thing. That fortress is a shift of 3, so it's a 6 to a 3, so it's a 4. You can hit
Wait,
him.
is it column shifts or shifts in total firepower number?
It's column shifts.
So that would shift at 3 columns left, right? So I would do 1, 2.
Oh, right. I get it. Yeah. So he would have been at a 6, so it's a column shift of 2. Yeah, it's a 2.
Nothing.
All right.
I guess we're done.
Offensive fire. OJ, I think you had one.
Yep, artillery against the infantry.
So 9.
Special load.
No, 4 and
Half.
4.5. Someday I'll remember that. Not today, though.
So it becomes a 6.
Nope.
Nothing. Nothing there. Notionally, these guys should be able to shoot back.
Yes, I'm going to.
However, they are ragged volleys, which is going to cost them a bad shift.
It's 5. I'll shoot at this guy here on the
Okay.
right hand side.
Yeah.
If I can. Let me check the angles.
I was pretty comfortable with it looking at it, but
Okay, and then I'll add this cannon in.
how close is that cannon?
Not canister range.
And is it a full or a half?
It's a full gun, so it's 3
8. So you're talking about 8.
minus a column shift.
So that takes you to a 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 6.
Nothing. I have 1 gun here, shooting at these people directly in front.
3.
No range there. That's the only thing I have there.
So a 4.
Oh wait, actually I'm gonna combine the fire of both these guns. No, I can't. They're out of range.
Okay.
I can both shoot at the gun on the road. So let's do that.
How have you not gotten that guy out of... Oh, okay. I thought you'd gotten... I thought he was still sitting there in column. Who's the other guy? This guy here. Yep.
So I'm doing,
And that guy there. He can't... he can't. This gun cannot shoot this guy. You're shooting at the gun on the road.
Yeah, if you the gun, bro.
Ah, got it.
Because they can both see him.
Yeah, yeah.
That's six,
And they're both
I think.
threes.
Yeah, they're both threes. So it'd be
Six.
I
Yeah.
think.
Eight. If he's trained, he's disordered. I think he is.
Does it say?
Why would I not know this?
What does scenario notes say?
That's where I'm going. You see. Oh, that's right. They aren't disrupted. Guns are not disrupted. What happens
Also
to
no
them?
effect then.
Yep.
You have to get a kill on guns. To
Yeah.
affect them. Okay, good to know. So that kind of represents how bit tougher they are to counter.
That exactly. Yeah.
Sort of like how in LaSalle you can only wound them on a 6. Okay, makes sense. Cool. So I do nothing.
Nothing happens. Okay.
So we're on to a melee, I think.
We have one.
Yes.
Oh, over here. My goodness.
It's the cavalry dust up.
And so we determined this to be a net +1 for the
Prussians, yeah.
Prussians. Go.
1 die.
Yes, sir. 4 for Chrono.
No, boy.
3.
Damn.
Defender retires 3 inches. Attacker occupies. Both disrupted. Not bad. Hardly bad. Now you got to go this way, CT. Kind of splitting the difference between the two of them.
You don't lose anyone, you're just disrupted.
Turn to face. There you go. Yeah, now you take his spot. Exactly.
Big cavalry dust up.
It was. Cool. That good? I think we're set. All right.
Yeah, 1 second. Someone just ring my doorbell.
All right. Tell them to go away. We're doing things over here.
Maybe UPS is bringing him another game. If he could be so lucky.
Yeah, I mean, this is the comparison to Absolute Emperor is apt. The one thing I will praise this for, this has a tremendous respect for scale. And
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that.
yeah, we are being mocked on Twitter for again playing Quatre.
They can mock us all they want. It's a good battle.
It's a good battle. We're just gonna keep doing it. So yeah, very cool. That worked out very well. Cool. Next turn. Turn the 3rd. Here we are. French, what do you want to do?
I can start, Ron.
Okay.
All right. The gun's low ammo comes off at the end of this turn?
At the end of the no, at the end of defensive fire, so it's off now.
Okay. And then in order to get his low ammo off, he has to be outside of...
He's going to have to get 12 inches away from this guy is the bottom line.
Gotcha.
So
And then
kill
how
him
does
or
he get
retreat.
back his missing base?
He
'Cause
can't
you
do
said-
it. He can't do it while he's disrupted.
Okay.
But if he succeeds in getting away and getting that disruption off, if he then rolls, I think it's a 10 or better.
On a trained unit, I think so.
Yeah, 10 or better.
Gotcha.
He gets a base back.
Okay. Well, let me start with him to activate him to move.
Mm-hmm.
And he's within 6 of Nay.
Okay, so that's a +1. But he is unfortunately rolling on the naughty chart. 9. Full move.
So disruption comes off?
It does.
Okay.
The disruption comes
So-
up, and now he gets a full move. Now, that full move, because that is out of arc, cost you 3 inches, so you have a 9-inch move.
Ron, can you give me 12 from the artillery? Or somebody, I think you.
Yeah. Remember, these guys are closer.
Yeah, but they only can shoot 3 inches.
Right.
Yeah, it's fire.
Oh, it's firing.
I can't get outside of it.
Yeah.
Ah.
Cannot.
Well, that means you get to take it out.
Just gotta kill it now.
Go in there and let it blast you in the face. Okay.
Can I charge my gun? No.
Yeah, guns charge.
It's like two goalkeepers in hockey.
That's-
We'll meet you at center ice.
We're gonna throw off the mitts.
That's such a Velker move. Right
That's
there.
exactly what Velker would do.
We're just gonna wheel our cannons right up barrel to barrel.
We're going muzzle to muzzle. Take this.
All right. He's not gonna move. Roll for him because I'm gonna want to flip him around to shoot.
Okay. That's fine.
And as long as he just unlimbers, he can fire.
You can half effect.
All right, and then roll for Jerome.
Yep.
All right. What do you think here, Ron? Did I turn and charge the guns, or?
Well, formation change first.
Yeah, so on the line.
That or
If you're gonna melee, you want to
in
typically
depth.
go in depth. Yeah.
well, he only has 3, so probably be line.
I mean, you could do in death. I do with my cavalry, but it's up to you.
Oh yeah, he did 2 and 1. Just gotta remember you got these guys up here.
Yeah, they're gonna charge into my flank if I hit the guns.
Yeah. I would still change formation.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to do depth or line. I'm gonna
Well,
do
these
line.
guys. Well, I guess there's no squares and stuff in here, so. I don't think in depth helps you with defense.
Just the advantage, so it help. I think it helps both sides.
Oh, yeah, that's true. You could stay in depth to help you in beat charges. Oh no, yeah.
Does not help you in straight up firefights, but it does help you with for the close range fire.
And for melees.
Yeah.
If you want to go in depth, it'll help you with the melee if these guys come at you.
We have a crash. Why the heck?
Oh no.
What?
We have a crash. Doggone it. Heck with that. Stay with me.
That's happened in a while.
Yeah. Well, it's Saturday night. We know everybody likes. All the kids like to play on Saturday night. Although with such a low counter density and so few people playing, I didn't feel the need to save that often. But we got a lot of auto saves too.
Yeah, I'll probably be fine. We can probably.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, CT was also thinking a lot, which actually isn't the worst thing in this circumstance.
No, it's a good thing to think over.
Yep. We only lost a few minutes. Server's back.
CT, they're ragging on you for no. You gonna let them get away with that?
I don't necessarily criticize people for thinking.
Oh yeah, we're right back where we started.
Here we are.
Yep. I'm still thinking.
I would go depth. Because there's no one for you to shoot at while you're in line, so I would go depth.
Yeah, but I'll only say that sooner or later Maitland's going to get off his butt. I don't know if that's going to be today, but
It'll
Yeah.
happen. Just too late.
Well, even because I lose half of movement for changing formation, correct?
Correct.
correct.
So I could move up, and I could shoot into the town at the cave, right?
True. Yeah.
And that gives me a column shift.
You'd be trying
The village is a 1.
you'd be shooting
Yeah.
at two,
It would be
basically.
a wash, basically, right?
A wash. No, it'll just be a 3, so it'd be up to 4.
Well, you'd be 3 shifted to 2 because of the cover.
Oh, right. Yeah. It'd be 2. So to even hit them though on a 2, you would need a 9 or higher.
Or I best of both worlds. Go in depth, and I pivot to shoot into the cannon.
Yeah, because you have free. As long as you're not. Yeah, as long as you're not flanking with these guys flanking. Yeah.
Just remember, you're going to lose one guy, one base of firepower there.
Correct.
Just saying.
So formation, so I have half.
Yep.
As
Right.
long as I pivot within or move within my arc,
Mm-hmm.
I don't give up another half. Correct.
Correct.
Well, when you do formation change out of
Yeah,
column,
you get
go
you get a free face out of your
Right.
formation change.
in- Right.
Oh, wait. He's also in 3 inches of the enemy though. So
Oh yeah, yeah. He's got a Zoc there. You've got to deal with him.
Or you can just stay there.
Or he can go melee you.
Or he could just stay
I
there.
feel like melee would be not cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's gonna blast you. Again, that Zoc is you can't do what you're doing because of his 3 inches.
So I have to.
You got to go straight at him
or straight away, depending.
or straight away. Exactly. That's your line right there. Get behind that.
Of course, if you get behind that, you can't shoot him anymore. But
Well, no. If he's at 3 inches, he's fine.
that's true.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Just get yourself a little closer, just to be
Yeah,
clear.
3 inches, like right there.
There you
Let's
go.
call it 3. We'll call it.
We are stipulating that you are within 3 inches of that gun.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Within 3 inches or just outside of 3 inches?
Well, here's the issue. When he hits 3 inches, he's got to go straight at him, which is what he's doing. So he's fine.
Okay.
All right, let me roll for Kellerman.
All right. Nothing plus.
The damn die.
Half roll.
Again.
That's
Rally in place.
no, it's not that. Oh, that's right. That's rally because he's on the disorder chart.
Can
might
you
clear these dice?
Dice.
Thank you. Sorry.
Yep.
Let's clean these up.
All right, so he rallies in place and just holds tight. That's fine. Let's roll for. I don't even want to pronounce his name.
Lefebvre des Nuits.
Just outside.
That's enough. Uh-oh. Yep.
What? Whoa.
Yeah. You want to do this.
I can see where this is going already.
Okay, Ron. I did my worst, so I hope you can do your best.
Berg.
Mm-hmm. You're on the naughty chart. That's a +1. You're fine. And that gets rid of your disorder.
Oh, they're coming again.
Ooh. Well, who's to blame him, I guess.
I don't.
Is that enough? With an 8
Is that enough? 8.
on the naughty chart?
That'll do.
Yeah.
Half move.
That'll do
Half
it.
move. Half move.
But that's more than enough.
I mean, with the river though.
-3? 6? Oh, that's
Ooh, he
it.
just makes-
Yeah, because that's how far he had to go back.
Yeah, he just makes it. Yeah. That was. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And he loses that. Okay. Who next? Oh, here they are.
Crochet.
Guard Cav. That's a lot of horsies.
Come join the cab fight I got going down.
That's all of it.
Ooh.
Formation
Yeah,
change.
get those 12s out of your system now, please.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna have to bump His Majesty Napoleon.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Your Excellency.
Excuse me, just, we're going to do a thing here, sir. 9 inches left.
Well, I get the facing, right? Formation
You do.
change.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is a full town, right?
Yeah, cost you 3.
Not 3? Okay.
Mm-hmm. So that takes you down to 6. That's it.
Lose 3 again next turn.
Yep. Accurate. Yep. Oh boy. Here comes the old guard. Daniel Moreno accuses CT of breaking the internet.
I don't know about that.
I thought it was Delano they blamed.
That too. Oh no, that
yeah.
happened. That happened early.
No. Red was blaming Ron, or asking if Ron caused it.
Yeah, he failed his internet continuation rule.
Somehow the French forces got blamed all around.
Mm-hmm.
They always do.
Oh,
They're not with +2.
plus 2 to a 5. That's still not enough. But what do they get?
I think it's a half.
Half move.
They're a bit slow today. They're still having their morning coffee.
Freaking young guard though. You can't do that, Ron. You didn't change face. You didn't change formation. Straight.
I'm about to.
Very good then, Memsab. Please proceed.
So that leaves me with 3.
Mm. The guard will take its time. That's enough. Yep.
So does it cost half for formation change?
Yeah.
Not formation change, for change of facing?
No, that's just if you move. Everything is straight ahead. But then if you want to move outside your front 45, you pay 3 inches.
And now the guns.
Just enough.
I just had a Unity crash.
I have not.
It's just you, I think, because we're doing okay. There's guns.
I rushed in a save.
What turn are we on? Are we on turn 4?
This is the top of 4.
We lost Ron.
He's coming.
I'm coming.
Oh,
Start
okay. I'm
rolling
sorry.
For Darylon then.
Wow, I've suddenly lost track. Is this 4? This must be 4. Must it not?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, this is 4. So yeah, you're going to be rolling for Darlon, their CT. Let me see what the deal is with that. Once Dalinor sorts this out.
Sorry, I moved them too much. Okay. Wait a minute, I still got more units.
You have so many units.
Oh, that's nasty. Well, we didn't do it exactly right, but that's okay. We can catch it up. This is gonna suck. How you doing stuff over here? Right.
So I can't move
Nope.
him to face that fort.
Nope. Wait. What you can? Oh, I see what you're saying. No, if you do that, it counts as a formation change, so you lose half your move.
You're in range.
Right, that's what I meant. Okay, that's what I meant before about losing half your move.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Let me think about this for a sec.
I see you've noticed my guns.
You're too close to him. I'm talking about this gun. Give him 3 inches off the edge of this gun. There you go. And now it's straight at the gun or nothing. Okay.
Dang it, hold on. I should have moved him. Keep forgetting you got to roll the die.
You got it.
You're good.
Alright, and this gun I just want to rotate.
Okay. Okay. Do 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 do.
And this gun I want to rotate. Do I want to rotate? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't I charge that gun? Did I get pushed back somehow?
You did charge that gun. I think you just might have fallen a little bit when you hit the river.
It's a weird physics.
Oh, yeah.
We know what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to rotate this gun.
Yeah, he's good.
All right. Now for CT's roll.
All right, here's the way this works. You're going to roll 1d6. Every 4 to 6 delays their lawn by 1 turn.
Oh no.
So we start with turn 1.
Oh, this started from turn 1?
Mm-hmm. Turn 2. Turn 3. Turn 4. He'll be here on turn 6.
Does he keep rolling that every turn?
No, that's
Okay,
it.
This is the first
Yeah,
four
it's
turns?
for 1 through 4.
Okay. That is kind of nasty though. Oof.
Mm-hmm.
Is that all the movement?
I think so. Generals. Well, it also could have been worse because he's going to get him. That's the other thing.
That's true. If he rolls poorly enough, he might show up at all.
All right.
I'm good.
All right. Defensive fire.
Let's start over here with this one. So I have 3 infantry shooting that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I think is
You have 2. Where's that corner? Oh, yeah, there it is. 3. 3 plus the gun.
that's 12 total, and I think do I get any shifts? Let me see. They're not crossing a bridge.
Right.
They're crossing a stream.
I don't think that matters.
No, it was just 12.
Yeah.
Because these guys don't have ragged volleys.
12.
Are you kidding me? Oh.
Wow.
Nice.
Whoo! Once again, they let you down. That's nasty.
Afraid of my French.
I guess.
Then I have this one guy. So 1, and then this gun over here.
Oh no, he's. Oh, you shot. You fired him over there. Got it. Yeah. Go ahead.
That's gonna be total 4.
4 no shift. Yeah. 4 no shift.
8.
Nothing.
One more. Over here, I'm shooting 3 plus the gun into these guys.
That gun can't shoot. It's no longer. It's no longer attached.
Can't shoot at all?
Nope.
Period?
Nope. It must be attached to support and fire.
Can't shoot on its own?
Nope. Because this is a melee.
Who hissed?
Yeah.
Can I shoot at the other gun?
Yeah. Sure. For sure.
He can shoot. He just can't shoot into the melee.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
3.
I'll shoot the other gun. It's the only shot I got.
3.
Nothing.
Okay.
And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with an upshift for bridge and a downshift for.
Well, but no, but this isn't one unit. You got to pick the unit you're shooting at. You got 3 and 2.
Okay. So 3 and I'll do 3 and 2.
Okay, so who's crossing the bridge? Which
Probably this guy in the right.
this unit here? Yeah. Okay. So you're firing. So for you said you're firing these 2 guys at these guys here.
Yes.
Okay, so that.
these 3 against those guys, and
Okay, so the 3 guys are shooting at the guys that are crossing the bridge.
they have a downshift from being ragged volley, and then an upshift from the bridge. So that washes, and it becomes a 4.
Let's see here. Aren't they tactically inept? Oh, that's right. That's interesting that it's a target. That's really I like that. I think. And they have, yeah, like you say, the ragged volleys. 3 to a 4. Yep. 8. Nope. Just missed.
And then 2 becomes a 1. So I really need to roll high.
That is not high enough.
Pity. My defensive fire has been total bullocks.
Over here, defensive fire, Mike. It's the silliest name defensive fire I've ever seen, but there it is.
All right.
Get 1.5 dice against target.
Yep. Against whichever one you want, really.
Yeah. Go to the closest gun.
All right, 1.5.
Comes a 2. So roll 12.
11.
Close.
Whoa.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That is a disorder.
Not in guns though. Guns don't get.
And the guns don't get disordered, so there it is.
Isn't he out of ammo though?
He is. Yep.
Effort then. Oh, this was you could have shot the infantry, but too late now. I think that's It's all defensive fire. Alas.
Offensive fire. Where do you want to start?
You start here.
Over by you. Cool.
Yes. Can
Please.
I combine two
Yep.
guns and these two guys all at them?
Yeah, sure can. 2, 3. I don't think I see any modifiers there.
No.
4. So it's on a 4 roll.
Wouldn't it be
It would be a 5.
It'd be 5.
It don't matter anymore.
Why
It
would
really
it be, why
doesn't.
would it be a 5? Because he's a half.
1.5.
Oh, right.
1.5 is
3 plus 2.
3.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah.
Don't matter. He whiffed well wide. Got it. Run.
All right. These guys can't shoot. So these cannons.
No, they can shoot. They just fire at half effect.
Oh, is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah, then.
Ain't gonna be
So-
much. Trust me.
No.
But because you're gonna have to do the. Oh, this is all one unit. So this is 3, 6 halved to 3. Oh, that's right. They get to
No.
shoot from the back. Yep.
Yeah,
10, 5.
yeah.
Yep.
It's 5.
Yep.
Downshift for cover.
Yeah. And a bunch of other stuff too, I think. 5 to the right because they're inept. To the left, to the right. No, only because the target is crossing a bridge. Interesting.
I think it's 1 shift on the left.
Yeah, 1 shift for the cover. And you don't have devastating volley, so it's a net nothing.
Nope.
So it's a 6.
Oof.
8. That they're trained. That's gonna disorder them. Oh, they're raw. I take it back. Well, it doesn't matter either way.
Disordered anyway.
Yeah, you can't extra more stuff to them. Extra more? I'm making up
That's
words.
good
as I go.
descriptive words.
Good words.
Thanks,
I
man.
like that.
Thanks. You can't extra more them.
Hey, Chrono. Everybody in the
shut that
chat saying
cannon,
your
yeah.
volumes. Everybody in the volume saying you're pretty low tonight.
Yeah, it seems like you're being quiet. I fear.
How's that?
Yeah.
That'd be good. Let's try that and see
Yeah.
what people say.
Radio.
All right, cannon versus cannon. I'm gonna see.
Is that what, a 3?
Yeah, shifts to a 4.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nope.
I don't know what these guys are gonna do, but these guys versus since they're charging in on them, 5.
How did these guys not get? Oh, they did get shot at. Never mind. I
Yeah,
was
you
like,
whiffed it entirely.
yeah, I was gonna say they just had a hard bit of whiffage.
Nothing.
Nothing.
And these
These
guys.
guys versus that.
That's 3 left shifts.
So it's 5. So it's 6. So it's what? 2, 1.
It's 1.
It's 1.
So you get to roll 11. I say.
Agreed. No.
Don't matter. And this cannon.
We'll fire at what?
The general.
Yeah, right. Fire at the gun.
Nothing.
Nothing. All right. Take us to melees, I believe.
No.
Which
Oh
guy?
yeah. I forgot he fired. Yep. Melees.
No melees over here. No melee up there. That's
There
right.
is right here.
There's a horse melee.
Oh, that's right. He
Right.
come in and snuck him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's even odds.
Yeah. No. Although, do these guys count as supporting? 'Cause
Nope.
they're base bait?
Nope, because flank.
Okay, just thought I'd ask.
Yep. Well, I would in that circumstance. So it's 2 to 2 right off the bat. Defenders out flank, so that's a +2. No
I'm
numerical.
disrupted.
Is there a numerical advantage?
There is not.
Wow, having hard words. CT, are you aggressive?
Very.
Are your horse aggressive?
Yes, also.
Good. Okay. 3.
And I'm disrupted, so it's a +4 total for him.
This is, yeah. Yep, +4 total.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a 7.
Oh, it's a
It's
7.
gone.
2 bases disrupted. You must exploit and are not disrupted. You must make at least a half move forward. Oh, that's probably
if you have to.
Oh, what a dreadful outcome.
Same result. Same.
Nice.
Yeah, the same +4. Oh, mercy.
And you weren't worried about the 7.
I wasn't. That's a scant +1. Defender retires 3 inches. Attacker occupies. Both disrupted. Doing exactly the right thing in all counts.
Very good. That was still good, CT.
That was pretty exciting. That was a pretty exciting charge. All right, melee's over here. Which one do you want, Delanar? Well, that's everybody. 10. Ooh, that's 2 to 1. Yep.
So it's a +2, but then -1 for being in cover.
So, defender in cover, yeah, it's a -1.
Oh, it's -2 because of the stream, I think. Let me see. Double check that.
Now it was the bridge. That was
Remember,
-2.
it's whichever one is worse. Whichever one you.
Oh, that's true. So the bridge gives it -2 total then.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
it's a -2, but it's a +2 because of the flank, because of the numerical advantage. You are in depth, so that's a +1.
I'm disrupted, so another
+2.
+1, but you were low on ammo.
Minus, so that's a +1. That's it, +1. Six to 4. +2. Defender retires 3 inches. Ooh, attacker occupies position.
Good stuff, Ron.
And I have more bad news for our... You don't lose a base.
I thought I did. Let me double check.
Oh,
No.
no. But
That was last one.
I got more bad news for you though. You are spent. Because you've lost a base, which is all it takes to spend you.
Who, me?
No. See, Chrono. No,
Oh.
that's yours.
Oh, I get disrupted. Oh,
Oh,
both
yeah.
mine are disrupted.
Both of your guys are disrupted. As Chrono correctly observed, I think there's going to be a counterattack, but it's just a hunch.
So what does spent mean?
Spent means you're basically toast. There's a lot of bad things that happen when you're spent, but the biggest, you get a -2 on all your melees. I don't know if you get anything on here. Yeah, it's a -2 to move. You roll a -2 on your attempts to move.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Can you recover?
You do
Or is
never.
that like a
Yeah, you
nighttime?
can't. You can recover if you get that base back.
Okay.
But he's down 2 bases. That's the other thing.
Oh, shouldn't he have been spent before?
He was.
Like,
I missed
okay.
it. Yeah. It
It's not
didn't.
if that was a -2 with the attack, then.
Nope. It's still only -3.
Oh, okay.
You only beat me by 1.
Yeah. All right, now for the artillery.
Time out though. Yeah, that's an additional -2.
That's what I
Beat
meant.
me
Yeah.
by 1 originally, so it would have gone to a total of +3.
No, he was a
No, I beat you by
2.
I was a
You were a
+1.
+2. You were a +2. You lost by 2, Chrono. And so you lost. This is actually a -4.
Okay, so
You
I
lose a
base.
base, retire 9
That's what I
inches,
thought.
and you may exploit Oh, and you may exploit. Ron.
Come on, have a go if you think you're hard enough.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. What do you think, Ron? Oh, he's feeling it. He's feeling it.
I assume I do not get defensive fire.
Correct. And he doesn't get offensive fire. Pretty sure on that. Let me look. Remember when I said I wasn't worried about exploitation? CT? This is your fault. You know that, right?
Yes, well, we know how much you'd love to go in the rules, and then after the game, go stir up hornets' nests, asking more rules questions.
And then we find out other things that happen that even makes things even worse.
Yes. No fire either way. So
Okay.
we resolve it immediately.
So I'm in cover. It was -1.
Yeah, so is he, though. I think you lose.
Defender.
I
It says
think.
defender in cover.
Yeah, I know, but I think you may lose it because he's in the town with you. Let's find out. They have very elaborate rules. That's the one piece of these rules that is more complex than any other. Effects on the assault. Wow. I love a rule set that's explicit. CT receives cover.
So we both have cover?
No, you do. The attacker never does.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was like,
Okay.
Nice. Well, no, I'm just giving Chris Pringle some major props because I found the section I wanted, and it was an explicit rule to that effect. So it's a -1 for you.
which is washed by the +1 from 3 to 2 numerical advantage, I think, because he's got 10, I've got 6.
Oh, so I thought you had. Oh, he slapped your next guys. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So yeah, that's even Stevens. You're not aggressive. He is in depth though, as are
So
you.
am I.
So that's even. He is disrupted, which is a -1. He is low on ammo, which is a -2. So Dalinar is actually at a -2.
-1 because I forget the numerical advantage. I was at a +1.
No, because your numerical advantage now is only 3 to 2.
Which is a 1.
But it's
Right,
washed by my
and it's
cover
washed by
defense.
his cover.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So Dalinar's
Yeah,
at a
-2.
-2.
Ugh.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Ron.
3 to 1. No,
I
sorry,
won
2
by
to 1.
1.
2 to 1, 1 by 1. Defender retires 3 and you occupy. That's a win at the end of the day,
Good job,
considering
Ron.
you're at a -2.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Now get the guard up there to
Ooh.
roll through.
And you are almost, it's not quite. Now, Zethan can go back with him. If that's one core. It is, yeah. And may I recommend you do so, parenthetically.
I'm going to do so.
Because Ron's going to advance. I have a funny hunch. So Saint-Amand falls. That's actually a very satisfying way to manage city combat. I don't not like it. That's all right.
Definitely interesting. I like it. I was actually really debating doing that follow-up attack, and I was like, yeah, I gotta do it.
Got to get in there. Just get stuck in. All right. We got this
All right.
weird melee against a gun.
Gun.
That's
Do I get
5.
support? Do I get support from these guys at all, or they are
No.
most-
Yes, you do.
Could be
Yeah,
most-
you do. Mm-hmm. You get support from the whole bunch of galoots, but you don't get cover because
Yeah.
they're not. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one unit? Jesus.
Yes.
2,
That's
3,
7 to
4,
5.
5, 6, 7. So
And I
it's
have 5.
5 to 7. So that's going to be evens.
But they are on a stream though, so I think that's -1.
Yes.
Okay. No
are-
cover, no outflank, no numerical event. Are you aggressive, Ron? You are not. You are in depth.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's straight die roll.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh,
No, that sucks.
by 1. Probably not the worst. -1, 3 inches. You're both disrupted. And the gun
That makes
obviously
sense.
doesn't disrupt.
Did the infantry get disrupted or not?
No.
They're supporting.
They were supporting, right?
That's oddly satisfying. Basically, the
Yeah, that's oddly weird. Yeah.
the gun whiffs its first canister shots, but then it gets driven back by supporting infantry. So
But,
that makes sense to me. Oh, this is gonna be the fun one.
yeah, this is 1,000,000,000 to 1. This is
It's 3 to 1.
this
right
is
off the bat.
5 to. It's 5 to 1.
The highest it goes is 3. Though, so.
Oh, that way, yeah. Right. Yeah, it's 3 to 1.
But it's a wash because you're in a fortification.
Right.
me see-
So
let me
that
see.
yeah, that's going to give you those 3. That's going to be a -3. So it's 0. You're in depth. That's a 1
I think that's it.
+1. Four.
Ah.
3 -1. Retires 3 inches. Both disrupted.
I'll take that. Considering my other flank is not doing so hot. Oh, you can bump the general though.
Yeah, move your right a little bit. I was gonna say this push up this way is not. That's
I don't
not.
like it. No, sir.
No. There is no love for that anywhere in the Prussian High Command. Wellington's
I
like
feel
blue.
that happened historically though. So
Oh yeah, well that's exact. Well, that's why Blucher figured out he had to leave. That's exactly what. No, I don't think it came from that flank. No, I think it did actually.
Did I remember correctly?
Yeah, because he was afraid of getting cut off.
Yeah, I think it was too.
There it is. Okay. Any other melees? Are we done? We good?
I think that's
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
All
Well,
right.
the French are.
Yeah, we'll finish it up tonight with the allied half of the turn.
Do we get anyone this turn for the Brits?
Trist, we said this is 4. I'll take a peek. I don't think so, but I don't know. Yes, you do. Alton, the 3rd Division.
Does he come on from back here or does he come on from...
Everybody comes on that Brussels Road.
That's not historically accurate. Brum, 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 brum.
Everybody comes on that Brussels Road.
All right.
And by the way, notice these guys, another group with that devastating volley. Taking a picture to Maitland's guys, because heaven knows they've been smoking cigarettes.
Smoking pipes, drinking water.
Well, yeah, keep it hydrated. Gotta hydrate.
It was supposedly a very hot...
Yeah. OJ?
All right. First thing I want to do is move the Netherlands artillery. Attempt to.
All right. No modifier.
Eight.
You're gone.
And he can only move 6.
Correct. You gotta show that you're limbering him too.
Oh, I
And
got
I
it.
will be
Oh, that's right, I got
defensive
it.
firing him later on.
Yeah. Just remember
Okay.
that.
All right. Go. All right, Chrono, you want me to send the cavalry here over to help you?
You want to make sure your infantry can get up there to support your guns first.
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
you
but
want
the
them over
cavalry's,
there,
but the cavalry can't shoot or anything anyways, so
that's fair.
they're not. That's not really going to be much support. So, all right,
If you
we'll
wanna
see.
send them, send them.
Yep. We'll see if they can move.
Yep.
8. Yeah, they don't get a penalty for turning, do they? Or
Sure they
do?
do.
Uh,
It's
formation change.
formation change. That's half.
Yep. So that's half, and then coming through the town.
And so you're gonna have to. That's another 3 inches off. So you're at 6 inches.
Yep.
You're threatening them though. That's something.
Yep.
Next.
All right. Now Maitland can make it up. Well, okay. Let's go with Picton first.
Mm-hmm.
All damn day.
Mm-hmm.
He's on the road, so he can actually move up.
You know,
here.
you're talking a mighty bold game for a fellow that's had Maitland sitting there since turn 1.
And then he can formation change because he didn't even go 6, so he can.
Yeah, he's fine.
How far did he go?
5.5.
5.5.
Okay.
It was less than 6. All right, then Picton's artillery.
Mm-hmm.
Without Picton.
Sans Picton.
All right.
Didn't Picton himself supposed to show up last turn?
No, you don't get Picton.
Oh, you don't get him. He's not. Okay.
Yeah, he's not there. I made him. I went through all the trouble and then realized he doesn't show up.
It's been very confusing. So I'm like, what's going on?
Sorry.
Should I put his artillery like right about here and unlimber it?
Probably, yeah. Yeah.
I'm also going to say this. For all the games, this is the first time, other than LaSalle a little bit, where I felt like Quatre was in real trouble.
Well, we did capture Quatre in the very first one, which was Blucher.
Blucher, yeah. But you know what? It's weird. It never really felt threatened until very, very late.
Yeah. Well, that's because you only have so many turns.
Is that seriously Maitland again?
That's Maitland.
He has +1.
6.
He finally gets a half.
Yeah, that's going to be a half move.
Hey, it's better than 0 move.
Yeah, but 6
It's
inches.
still 12.
It's 12. That's true. It's 12 on the road. So that's something. There you go. Thank you, Maitland. Thanks for joining us. Not really a problem. Only the entire bloody French army.
6.
Yeah, not them.
Olson's taking lessons
6.
from Maitland.
Well, out arguendo, they're you can move them on 6.
They are behind him on Live March. So
Yeah, that's exactly yeah. Well,
They get half moved. Though
exactly
also, right?
yeah. So he's sitting back there going, "What did you want me to do?"
I'm gonna leave a little bit of gap just to make sure that keep them separated there.
Sure.
All right. That's everybody that's moved for me.
Okay, I'm going to start with Hobe here.
Mm-hmm. That's enough. Yes.
Two can play this game.
Yeah, but show me where you started from, because it's where you... Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
I'd like to activate this gun here.
Okay. I bet you do. Ooh.
Oh, he's just out.
Yeah, that's a big nothing there.
But he does it.
He's willing to leave, apparently.
We said leave. Well, I probably should leave.
Well, you're going to have to move. Yeah. That's fair. Probably should get out here, though.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay. Makes sense.
There you go.
I'd like to activate Steinmetz and Perk.
And that's these guys here. Got it.
Oh, they're going.
Hang on a second. Did you lose anybody? No, you did not. Unfortunately.
And I can re-attack these guys as I go, right?
That's for free, correct. They just want to... Just going to grab them and go. Oh, that way. Yeah. Yeah, that's legit. And that gets rid of your disorder.
Actually, wait. These guys are going to support me anyway, so...
Mm-hmm.
It's pain highlighting when they're together like that, right?
Yeah. Ah!
What happened?
Got him both.
I'm not going to buy that for a second. I was watching that. I was serious. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay, never mind. Take it back. Take it back. I was...
What do you think I was trying to do?
Yeah, see, but it's how does he reconnect to him?
Well, if he comes straight out of the fortress, he hits right here.
Yeah, that's the thing I'm concerned about. Because he's got to go straight. But he's got to go 45 degrees. That's fine. But he's also got to he's got to conform. So he's going to...
Well, they're all conformed to units.
No,
I'm trying to conform as best I can with this.
No, see, it's here. It's interesting. What's doing that?
That's probably why I'm still selected, sorry.
There we go.
Then I'd like to activate Brussels, Browse, and Bose here.
Okay.
They're good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to change formation.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch, this is gonna hurt.
So does that become a flank attack?
Nope.
Or does that become a snap into the front?
Nope. Do you even get to hit him?
Yeah, could he make that?
I don't
It's half of that -3, right?
Yeah, that's 6 inches.
Yeah, he's got... No,
Well,
it's
half.
-3. It's
6
because you lose it for the
-3.
terrain.
Yeah, sorry, I end up here.
Yep. Saving me the hassle of having to figure out if you can actually join that fight. I don't think you can, but I'd have to look.
Yeah.
Because the key here, and we haven't talked about it, is can your front center point make contact, which is here. And it can't.
Okay, so I'll leave that. I'd like to try and act. I'll probably leave them where they are right now because
That's all kinds of weird negatives because they're spent.
I'd like to activate Bordeaux over here.
Where am I? Okay, thank you. Yep.
Not the gun.
Everything but the gun, please. That's only 3 inches. Oh, never mind. What am I saying? 9 inches. Oh, wait, because you faced the wrong way, too. So it's 9, 6. You moved out of arc.
Yeah.
Right.
I was only going to be able to move 6 no matter what I did anyway, so I'm like, I'll just shuffle sideways.
Sure, sure.
They did that. They did that. I'm thinking them where they are because that's all kinds of a cluster I don't want to deal with.
The bad thing could happen there.
And then I'm going to move my general, I guess.
Yeah, Mike, you might if you want to move generals, now's the time to do it.
Yeah, I don't have any to move.
All right, you still is Wellington still stuck?
He's stuck outside of.
He's in Marbais. Yeah.
He's in Ligny. He's actually on the edge of Ligny, watching the Prussians fight.
Oh, interesting.
I have no idea what's going on at Quatre. I don't know if everything's going fine.
He's got faith in Maitland.
That's misplaced.
No. So I think we're now on to defensive fire.
There's a defender in a fort. People are asking if he should have a... Steinmetz and Pirch were in that last fight. They get a flag too, yeah. Oh no, they shook it. They shook it off because they charged. They succeeded in their... That's the question. They succeeded in their movement roll, so they lose it.
Yes, their officers are like, "Come on, boys, let's get them."
Yep, that's what happens there. All right, a lot of stuff. Defensive fire. Where do you want to start? I know that CT had some.
Yep.
All
Can
right.
they combine all again at the
Yep.
gun?
Mm-hmm. So that's 1, 2, 2. Yeah.
Plus 3, 5.
2, 5. No shifts, so 5.
He was limbered up.
Oh, that's right. He gets to shoot him at the point at any point he wishes, so he can shoot him when he's limbered.
Yes, I thought it would be fair
Yes.
to point that out.
Yeah,
I
5.
did that.
So that
Thank
would
you.
be a 6. Shift to 9.
Nothing.
Ooh, that was not the time to roll a 5. Got close though.
The gun gets away clean. The Dutch are too
Blame it.
angry. After delaying the French attack, just to get away.
Yeah, that's well done. That is well
Then
done.
over here, I think, where we have this big cluster.
Yeah, that was clutch, OJ, that you left that gun there.
6.
All right, so that's
That's 6 up front.
as you. That's right. They're defending. You are correct, sir. 6 shooting. What do we know about them?
They are low on ammo, and
Oh yeah, so that's a 3.
that's on its shift. It just means they can't.
So let's see here. No skirmishers. Target is. Are they tactically inept too?
No, these are regulars. You're not.
Those are actually a guy that you have that is not tactically inept. Excellent. And they do get the 1 shift.
Yeah, because we're all fighting.
I don't see anything else. I just see a 6 with a 1 shift, so a 4. Could do damage.
There's a possibility. I hope they don't make it.
And a 9. Yep.
Trained, I'm disrupted. I have to halt.
No, you're not. Come on, guys. Let's remember what's going on here. He's low on ammo, which means he's halved.
Oh, that's right.
That's why I said it was a 3.
Oh,
You're smart,
Derp,
Ron.
derp.
You're smart.
you're smarter than I am.
3 with a 3 with a single shift. 3 is to 4, which is back to 2 on a 9. Are they raw?
They are not. Those are trained.
That would have been good. That would have been good, but not enough. There it is. If that was my bad, I own it.
You should have a couple guns over here you can shoot too.
Yeah, this gun.
Where do they want
I'm
to
gonna
go?
shoot. Shoot these guys.
They got cover.
I think they do.
Half? Or half the base is in there?
I count
Yeah, at
4.
least. Yeah, at least, yeah.
3, 4, shift 2.
Oh, I thought the village was 1.
We'll just
It is, but you're a 3.
Oh, one
Yeah,
shift
yeah,
of the.
yeah,
Yeah.
We keep missing. We're talking. Who's on first?
Yeah.
They are raw, so 9 will disrupt them.
No.
As he rolls a 4. Why am I up talking you?
Another gun. Counter battery.
Counter battery.
Count the battery.
3. 3, no shift.
Nothing.
Are they raw? No, that's right. It's a gun. Never mind.
So offensive, unless they have something else.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
that's it.
a whole lot of not hitting stuff. Offensive fire.
I have a question. Since they went back 3 from this guy, does that mean he's technically in range?
Yes.
Okay, just want to get consensus on that. Come and
Yeah.
take my 1 shot.
That's interesting. Yeah.
It looks
Well, they
good.
should be 3 anyway.
Yeah, there's supposed to be 3. We all know that. We know that to be true.
So I'm going to take that shot and combine fire from the gun, just because why not?
3 and 3.
And
3
I'll
and
throw
1.
This gun back. I'll throw this gun back here too.
4.
Can you hit them?
Yep.
Yep, they're just.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So that's
6,
3,
7.
6, 7. Yeah. 7, which shifts to 9. It's not bad.
You say that. They roll 10. Damn.
That is a kill. That is a straight up kill. And he's already disordered.
And this guy cannot shoot because he's not involved in the melee, correct?
Correct. So now,
Okay.
Ron,
It
yeah,
was-
still like that, I think. Okay.
To split fire, so it's not going to be as effective as I would like it to be.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll throw 4 and 3. 4 on 10 and 11, and 3 on 7 and 8.
Yeah. All right.
4 gets downshifted,
At least 1 because of the cover.
right? So the 4 becomes a 2. and the 3 becomes a 2, so they're both rolling on the 2
Yep.
table, I think.
Both roll in the 2. Bigger 2. Bigger 2 is first.
Nothing.
Little 2.
9.
Nothing. You'd have to be raw.
10. Well, all one done was disrupted, and they'd already disrupted, so.
True.
Offensive? I think you have some guns over here.
Mike?
Yes, I have one right here.
Did this guy remember? Or did he move?
He moved and unlimbered this turn.
Oh,
Yeah, but this guy didn't.
Right. Picton did, but not the 1 of 1 first core.
Okay. Is that a 3 or a 1.5?
it's a
1.5.
Okay, I'm just looking for something. That's what I wanted. Oh, just as it's crossing the bridge. Got it. 1.5, so 2.
Yes.
Nothing.
I
Okay.
think melee.
Melees. Which one?
Let's start with the cavalry.
That is literally 3 to 2. Look at that.
My god.
That's how 3 to 2 looks.
So it's 1, plus outflank is 3, plus I'm in death is 4, and they're disrupted, so 5.
No,
And they're aggressive, so
I'm
4
aggressive.
So
Yeah.
4.
Okay.
Plus 4.
Oof.
Oh, boy.
Oh, wow.
Bye-bye.
So wait, who rolled the 1? Chrono?
No, I did.
So
think
that's
I'm
8
gone.
to 1.
Yep.
7. Yeah, 2 bases gone. You must now do your thing, which means you got to run into these guys.
Here we go again. Doink. Am I squared up there?
Yeah, you're fine. That's good. More than good. All right, so
Has to be perfect.
that's even Stevens. They're aggressive.
I'm in death.
It's
Yeah,
a
that
wash.
washes.
Yeah, straight up. Oh, they're both gonna disorder. I know that. Defender goes 3. Attacker occupies.
Just out of curiosity, what's that impact with him in my sock?
It doesn't matter anything. He's got to go back.
Okay. That's what I figured.
It will affect him next time because it's going to limit what he can do.
Right. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I need disrupted marker.
Got it.
Thank you.
Now this is the one.
Oh boy.
I have a 7 to 10.
Looks like a bloody big battle.
Yeah.
I would say so.
Yeah.
And we have a title this late in the evening, ladies and gentlemen. So that's no net on the it's no net on the odds ratio. We go down the rest of it.
-1.
He's got -1 for cover. So you're at a -1 chrono. You're not outflanked, no advantage, no aggressive. You're both in depth, so that washes. He is disrupted. Are you disrupted?
I am not.
0. He's low ammo, +1 for you. That's it. +1 for chrono. Oh my
Man,
goodness.
I'm rolling hot.
This could be bad. Not too bad. Defender 3, attacker occupies, both disrupted. Shoved him back out of Saint Arnaud.
As happened historically, I believe.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Man, that low ammo thing is a pain. It's tough.
He's just chipping away at you.
You know, it's not. You want me to do that, Ron?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab these guys. I keep grabbing his.
Dude. It's single clicks is the secret. He said arrogantly.
Back across the creek.
Mm-hmm. For a fact. That was the only melee, right?
On this side of the board, yeah, and then the horses.
Cool. Whew. All right. Well, this takes us. We'll lock it down at turn 5. So, gang, crew, so far, what do we think?
I'm a fan. It plays pretty quick. I mean, we've been playing it a bit slow. That's just because we're getting used to the system.
Mm-hmm.
But it plays quick, and I feel the results feel plausible / historic, in that I could see this happening. And I think the rules that are played pretty well so far.
Yeah, I like it too. I think I like it. It definitely gives a new. It feels the good ebb and flow of it. You know, back and forth.
Yeah, I feel like I know what's going on. Chrono, OJ. Well, OJ, you said you might want to use these for other periods. What do you think now?
Yeah, I'm liking it.
Now, bear in mind, if you're playing, let's just imagine you're playing this from the Franco-Prussian War, and suddenly you've got, early breech loaders, and they're hitting out to 9 inches. Or, as Chrono pointed out, you actually have rifled artillery.
And breech loading artillery with Krupp guns.
Yeah, you get your Krupp guns, and now you're firing, at 3 inches, you still get your 9, but now you're firing 4s out to 18, so...
If you've got, like, a battery of 3 or 4 of those firing together at a guy, you're rolling 8, you're getting a 9 dice shift at 24 inches.
Hey, do these guys lose their low ammo?
Are they out? They will not lose it until they have to be there...
Because we went through the defensive firing phase.
No,
right?
that's only for artillery, which means that, OJ, your gun up there loses its low ammo marker. Because you went through a phase without it.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Let me double check.
The Danish-Prussian War would be interesting to see, because the Danes were still using muzzle-loading rifles. The Prussians had needle guns and and Krupp guns.
They have some scenarios out there on the IO board.
That'd be kind of neat.
Oh yeah, no, and it's there have been a lot of people experimenting with all sorts of periods in here. The one I want, and it's something that would come down to when we actually manage to get the figures, is of course the First World War.
Yeah, early First World War with this would be.
And that's the
very
key. And you're absolutely right. You said the words early First World War.
It's the war of movement before the race to the sea, before it all came crashing to a halt.
Yeah, that guy keeps his marker because he's got to end a movement phase out of range.
Yeah, we just moved
Okay.
out.
So that guy still got it. He'll lose it obviously next time, but yeah, no, I mean, it's not too hard to figure out. Derlon is not terribly late. He's going to come, and that's going to cause some serious problems over here. Remember the objective. Quatre is critical for the French. So whatever happens over here, this stuff and this cavalry fight, how it turns out could matter a great deal. Because right now it's these couple of British guys against the whole world once Derlon gets here. But I'm also going to say, God, now you really get a sense of what Napoleon was talking about in the movie Waterloo when he's yelling at Ney, saying, "What are you doing here?
I gave you a core."
I gave you a corps to smash this. Go pursue them. Go chase them off the map. Because even if I win here, if this army is allowed to withdraw, what do I have? Yeah, that's a good
So
thing.
which one's Delorme? I'm
Derlon? Derlon is over there. Yep, that's them.
Both
It's
of these
it's
columns.
both
There's
these.
Lubao. There's
And they're
Lubao.
coming on turn 6, right?
Yep.
Now, Jim, one thing that we probably should have done would have been for us not to know exactly when they were coming on from the Allied side. I don't know. I'm just...
Well, no, actually, this is what would have happened. Every turn you would have rolled, and every time you rolled a 4, 5, 6, he's coming on turn 4. Okay?
Okay.
Every time, though, you get to the end of the turn, you roll a die. And every time you roll a 4, 5, 6, it gets extended 1 turn. So we did that, just making it up for turns 1 through 4. So because he rolled it twice, you now know it's turn 6.
Right. Yeah.
So that's when Derlon is coming from there. So he's coming from there, and the French have more too. And let it not be forgotten. And boy, oh boy, is that going to matter.
Guard is coming.
That is not, and this is guard cav too. So yeah.
4 more turns. You gotta last him for 4 more turns.
5. Well, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's 5 turns.
5 turns.
Yeah.
So it's what?
It's
2 turns or 1? It's. I'm sorry. Before Delone comes on, though.
It's
another
not
full
this turn, but next. Right.
So he's only going to have 4 turns to get to Quatre. That's my point.
Oh, that's not hard.
Coming on the road.
No.
Getting blazed
No.
up there, but
My point that when I say get to Quatre, I mean capture it.
4, 24.
That might be it might be tough to dig you out.
plus these guys are still here, so. They have to
that is why, and it's a very subtle rule, but I like it. It forces the French off the road. No, the movement is there. The movement is there. The turn is there. We'll see. We will definitely see. And again, the
props to not rolling low on that last assault, because that could have been real bad to have both these guys break and run.
Oh god, yeah, it could have been.
Yeah, a lot of good stories going on out there. Very cool. Well, this is Project Quatre, installment 8. I think we found. Yeah, hey Mac Daddy, good to see you as always. No, that is. I'm surprised that's being picked up. That's interesting. That's Velker. That is Velker's fan.
Oh, I'm not even hearing it. Somebody made that
Yeah,
comment.
neither am I.
I didn't hear anything.
That's really because he's probably playing. He's playing Minecraft, which it'll puzzle me to the day that I die that game of all that is amongst the crudest graphics we have going gives him that much grief. So there it is. What do I know? So what's going on this week? Well, Wednesday I still don't know. It'll probably be Ambush Alley, is my guess. We're going to do some modern Ambush Alley and maybe give Vance a chance to, and Dalinor, if you're around, maybe you can hug some wall if you want. I've got 2 scenarios set up. Thursday night, for those who didn't hear it in the beginning, we've got a little bit of a thing going on between ourselves and our friends at Two Fat Lardies to try to see just exactly what is going on in the battle. Where are we for the Operation Citadel campaign? We might just give it another run. Hey Ray, thanks so much. Have a great night. And so we may well do that. And then of course, come next Saturday night, we'll be back here, Project Quatre, for part 9. I will make sure to let him know. And anyway,
And to top the night off, Clemson just got beat.
And Clemson got beat. So there it is. Anyway, and we have twice as many likes as viewers. We have 16 likes and 8 viewers. It's like that. I don't know what to say, but I appreciate y'all. Anyway, so lots of great gaming coming up. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing. Enjoy the rest of your long weekend. And in the meantime,